All right, now it's good.
We're saying
That should be
we're
better.
saying N is actually funny. Yeah, saying N is actually funny because we know what it is and what it is.
Abort.
Yeah, right. The word is not funny. That's a horrible word.
Thank you.
N is for nut.
Did you Trios? You watched it? Yeah, like you noticed that pause in that. Trios watched the clip. There's that little bit of pause where Pat's like, it's almost like Pat wants to tell him, of course it's not there.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah, it really kind of is. Oh man, that sounds like a Family Feud. Yeah, Family Feud's one of those where they always they like it on Family Feud though, right?
That's
They
all the
always
show
like
is now.
Yeah, like let's give me something to
Give me something to five answers on the board.
Give me something you wax. That ass.
The head.
Like no, of course it's not there, but it gets a laugh. But it gets a laugh. It makes one of Steve Harvey's 92 buttons laugh.
Oh my god. Oh my
He's got a
god.
lot of buttons. He's got a lot of buttons on Jack.
I'd like to interject. People actually showed up for the Josh fight.
Oh my god.
Where was that? Where was that?
What's the Josh fight? Do I even want to know?
Josh fight. It's the
Oh, you
grand.
didn't hear about the Josh fight? Hold on.
So
Yeah, I
there
don't know.
was a all-out brawl to see who basically keeps the name Josh, and a lot of people named Josh showed up. I have no keys.
I'm sure there's a lot of people not named Josh.
Hey,
that showed
Linky,
up,
take
but-
the make your
Wait.
stream to me only the game audio, please.
Oh,
And it's funny because isn't Josh? Do
There you
people
go.
even still use that term anymore? Like if you're messing with somebody, you're joshing them.
I'm just joshing, maybe.
Still
Do
used.
people still use that?
I say it though, mostly ironically.
It's Josh, bro.
Yeah, I'm just joshing you, bro. I'm just joshing you. I think that if somebody was to pull a prank on me, and because I hate pranks, I don't like pranks at all. I think if somebody was to do that and then they would say that they're just joshing me, I think I might.
Can I interject real quick? Can you
go
hear
ahead.
the game audio?
I can't hear anything now.
You can't hear anything?
If you can't hear anything,
Oh, there we
you
go.
can't hear anything now. how'd you-
Oh, I
Okay,
hear
so you can-
it's doubled again.
I think.
Oh
you
my
can hear
god.
something.
All right, this might be a second for me then.
Uh-oh.
Just trying to remember how to split Discord audio from the regular audio.
Turn it off and back on again.
You can't just unmute that source in OBS.
No,
prank,
just-
bro.
Oh, it all goes through the
Yeah.
same thing.
Here, I'll mute Discord where you guys can listen to it.
I apologize.
Oh, good. That's how we find these things out.
Capture audio only. Man, I forgot how to do this.
What are you trying to do?
It's basically just have the game audio by itself. I can just
In
mute
OBS, you should just be able to set it to only in the mixer to only put out the your capture audio, not your mic audio.
Nah, because it's tight in my speakers.
Do you have a voice meter or anything like that?
I do not.
Can you go buy an expensive audio console?
No. Let me just do this. Monitor only.
Excuse me.
All right, how about now?
Here, let me see.
I know it's just linked to the fast music, but
Talk.
hello.
Oh, you're just sending me music. Oh, no, I hear it. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah. So you don't hear the audio anymore?
Let me just switch it to this, and we should be good. Talk. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, good. Okay, we're good.
Thank you for helping, chat. You guys really do all the work for us.
Huh?
All right.
Good morning.
Hello.
Well, welcome to day 2 of Metroid United, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well on this fine Saturday afternoon.
Oh yeah, let me post that the event's starting.
What
on
do
my
you
Discord.
nerds do on Saturday?
It's 68 degrees in sunny
I
here in
wanted to sleep
Philadelphia.
in.
We fucking reading their monthly report.
Whoa, we got a subscriber!
Got some light traffic on the 95.
Yeah, I don't remember turning the radio on.
One lane for exiting. You tractor trailer incident.
Oh my God!
Always
So
tractor-trailer.
on John knows where Roosevelt Boulevard is because
Yeah.
you lived near it before. For those who are not from the Philadelphia area, this road is essentially a 12-lane stop-and-go superhighway
That sounds scary.
where people drive
12
like
lane.
assholes. People
like
were
different
driving
from
like
the rest of the city.
obscene assholes today on my way home, and I don't understand why. So the Home Depot there at a Northeast Tower, I was coming out of there around 10 o'clock. Someone let me go, and this guy in a Jeep Wrangler almost creamed me because he flew around this car to let me out, not realizing what he stopped for. And I was like, really? And then when I got into the actual road, there were just people doing like 90 miles an hour, weaving in and out, getting red light tickets at the cameras. I'm like,
You could
Is
say
that,
they were
um,
almost speed boosting.
yeah, speed boosting on the real world.
Is that that road that's like 6 lanes going one way, but there's like a divider between
Yep,
the 3
Yep,
lanes?
it's like this
God,
Exactly
double
right.
divided.
I fucking hated that when I visited Philly. It's like
Well,
the GPS is like
the divider in the middle. Yeah,
yeah,
because the divider is the express lane. And GPSs will always want, even if it's just for a fucking block, want you to take that express lane.
One possible.
Impossible. It's like, no, just ignore it. Just keep staying on the right.
want to go to Burger King.
Yeah, I know. You could just you can get to Burger King all the same. Just stay on the right lane. Don't listen to the GPS. I have to tell that to the Uber and Lyft drivers all the time when I'm visiting, like the train station or the airport.
Yeah, I
It's
had
like,
to
you think they
use
would
Elliot
know,
as my
though.
GPS.
Like, I drive on that road for work a lot, so like, I'm comfortable with it, but it is confusing the outside. So
The
I'm not gonna
crossover is
deny
kind of
that.
scary though, especially during rush hour.
Oh, what, you mean peeling off from 0 to 70 in 3 seconds is a bad idea?
There is it. I'm rolling the dice.
And for dexterity, this road it has like 3 of the most dangerous intersections in the country. Oh, Uncle went with the raid, 31. Hell yeah.
Does Uncle know that he's still muted?
Well, I think he
maybe
was
he's-
going to go take...
He might be.
Okay.
He was wrapping up.
Yeah.
All right,
I think
we
he was
hear
wrapping up.
Yeah, you're good. You're
Yeah,
good.
I muted you guys so that I can wrap up and do my stuff, so you don't have to listen to me. Don't forget. To,
Oh yeah,
and hey, all of you guys, don't forget to drink your mask, wear your water, social distance whenever possible.
Damn right.
What?
That's some good
All
math.
right, hang on. Let me just drink my mask.
And a few people hosting the stream. Thank you guys, too. So, you're no
Hold on, I'm
doubt.
trying to remember how to host.
Okay, so
/ host spin the radio.
Oh yeah, I used to do that too.
I prefer to do it from my phone because there's a literal host button.
Oh,
Why doesn't the browser version of
yeah.
I know, right?
have that?
I mean, that's odd because on my end, I've got a host button.
Well, yeah, but you're cool, okay?
All right. Let me
But yeah,
check.
on mobile, there's literally like you go to someone's stream and then you press share and then press host. Like that's it. Why can't we have that on mobile or fuck desktop?
Hey, Trap, thanks for the host.
Fuck you.
guys, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I gotta feed
Yeah.
Sage and get my dinner started and stuff, and then I'll be back. Yeah,
Dinner
I'll be
at
back in a
2
little bit.
p.m.?
Huh?
Dinner at 2
No,
p.m.?
I gotta get the rice cooker going so that
Oh,
I can
okay.
eat. I have to eat. I have to eat dinner like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So we'll see what happens. I'm probably gonna have to skip the gym today. So, well, the second gym.
Same.
All right. So yeah, I'll be. Yeah.
Greg, just have a montage and you'll be fine, okay? You'll be fine.
Yeah, there we go. I need
See
a
your
I need a
80s
workout
montage.
Damn, I wish I could montage in real life.
I can't believe
Sweat-
Greg's skipping
Sweating my
this
ass off. Like, oh, that's the worst 30 seconds
Man,
of
if
my
I
life.
could montage in real life, I get so many reviews done.
Yeah, I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start
Hey,
this.
everyone
If
that's hosting,
you want
thank you. I love it. Unfortunately, it's like the one thing that doesn't show up my activity feed. So once that notification goes away, I don't know who did it.
Wait, hosting doesn't show up in your activity feed?
It shows up on obviously my notification, but like on my Twitch activity feed, I don't see anything with it.
Weird.
Oh,
And my Streamlabs like post notifications are really weird. Like it misses
Yeah.
so much, even though like they are coming up, they don't come up like in the history, which is kind of annoying.
did you double check if everything was checked off?
Oh yeah, they get come through.
Okay.
It's just they're not. It's not like saving it in the log.
Interesting. That's
All
weird.
right, let me get caught up here on follows and subscriptions. Let's see. who do we have? First up, we have Atomic Teal and a follow. And everyone else following here, we have Crankshaft Rabbit, Editor 33, Mito Green, SSJ Blue Boy, Fake Mudkip, Mega Lucario 101 Beta, Lashing Spark, Fast the Sonic, JVR Fuentes 12, D Arnon 24, The Village Gamer, Mega Master 1021. Let's see, Delphin, Knight Fina, Wingzer012, Art Luna Fusky, Dracul Joshi, Porrick the Irish, Kimurda 474, Nebula Space Invader, Solar Blade X, and Kia Princess 32. All in the follows. Thank you. You are all amazing human beings. And in addition to that, I got a couple of subscribers.
Crap, I did not hit.
Just a quick interjection here. Did you make a thing to like lower the notification sound from yesterday? Because that thing was pretty loud. Listening on the feedback.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like not like mother bad, but.
I mean, we got those.
Nothing will ever beat Mother.
Now it's a little lower now. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I realized my mic was muted, so I didn't just scream into my microphone right there.
Mother? What does that mean? Oh.
It's a Crash Twinsanity reference.
Oh, okay. I knew that.
Keep up the good work, Dad.
Oh my god.
And we have Chef Kilo, and we have Delphin Usk, Night Fina, both in with Prime subscriptions. Amazing. And let's see, extra life donations. We had no new ones quite yet. If you want to make a donation, if you're on the Twitch page, you can go right below. There should be a nice little donate button. Or you can go to the extra life page.
Yeah, the official website, MetroidUnited.com, you can see it in the banner on the top of the game feed right there. That'll lead you to Ben's extra life page, the big green donate button. You can
I
make a
actually
contribution there if
switched
you
it
want.
to go to the
did you?
Twitch page because people were having problems with it on the extra life page.
Oh, okay. Oh, then, all right. Then below the video player, yeah, there is a widget
Somewhere around here.
that has a big green donate button. You can make a contribution there if you want to. If not, you can also help by spreading the word. That does just as much. And we appreciate your time and effort. Thank you.
And I want to make a complaint about something else with Twitch. When I put this panel in my thing, I could not figure out a way to see how it looked without going live for like a minute to see how it looked.
You couldn't just go to your channel page?
No, it didn't appear then. It only appears when I go live, which is really weird.
That's really bizarre. Yeah, because
That
normally...
doesn't happen for me.
Yeah, because
usually
normally
you
I can just go to the
preview
channel
it.
page and I see it there.
Yeah. Maybe it's your browser? I don't know.
No, it's not the browser.
be.
It's just for
We're
some
using
reason,
Opera.
like the view was just different.
How'd you know?
Well, I use Opera.
Ooh, fancy.
All right, but we are ready to go.
Awesome.
That's ready as we'll ever be.
Oh, you didn't start yet? I thought you were playing this whole time.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you guys.
I thought you were going to be playing Link to the Past.
Oh well, you know what? Sorry guys, we're gonna be playing some Link to the Past.
Oh, great.
Oh my god, you
All
actually switched
right.
to the randomizer.
Yo,
Oh,
stun rate effects. Great.
Oh, we're
Great.
doing Link to the Past? BRB, I'll break the game in about 5 minutes.
All right, now I gotta set my controller again because I just did all that.
Oh,
God damn
Christ.
Oh shit! Hang on.
Yeah, you just didn't happen.
Says the chat.
Oh my god.
What does that do?
At least they have the insight to put the languages in both languages, so like you do that by
Yeah.
accident, you're not totally fucked.
That's the thing, because setting
Yeah.
it to Japanese text, the English intro is like the text in the intro is still English, but it just has the Japanese text in the bottom.
Subtitles. Yeah,
Yeah,
it does that in
subtitles,
the PAL.
basically.
It does it in the PAL version as well, where you can't turn them off. So even if you're a primarily English speaker in PAL region, hope you enjoy French and German.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Shout outs to, Spain, Italy, Greece,
I failed my semester.
the
of
Netherlands, Sweden.
I never took French. It was only Spanish.
Yeah, I had some teachers in
French.
high
The only one I was
school.
good at.
I had teachers in high school, and their joke was when they
Last
would confiscate.
time on the Metroid United, experiment killed Mother Brain.
By waiting for 300 years.
Yeah, I know that was.
Get on my
Crazy
level,
bad.
okay?
Oh,
I
what
don't
was
know
it?
why I waited there for
Hold on.
300
Let
years.
Ben finish his language
Yeah,
story.
you
whatever
totally
the
cut
fuck it
me
was.
off there.
Yeah.
So I had some teachers, and when they would confiscate your phone, what they would do was they would take your phone, and they would change the language to Portuguese and give it back.
Oh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, like by the time that happened with the iPhone, I knew where to go to get it back. Oh man, when they did that to my Razor, that thing was fucked up for half a day. I could not figure out where to go.
That's fucking hilarious.
Did they at least reset it back after the end of the class?
Oh no, I had to figure it out. That was my punishment.
You had to. Oh, that was part of the lesson.
No, it wasn't
Wow.
a lesson. It was just It was just like
Hello,
Oh, it was
scientist.
punishment. Wow.
It was
I
just
hope
a
I
teacher
didn't have
being a
family
smartass.
emergency. I hope I didn't have a family emergency between now and then, because if something happened to my family and I couldn't use my phone because of this shit you did to it, that's on you, buddy. I'm suing your ass. That's a civil suit.
Yeah. And that's also privacy exclusion or something.
well, it was either that or have my phone go it was either that or have them send it to the office. I had to wait for my parents to pick it up.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's kind of a like, you don't have the right to go through my phone.
Yeah.
But
they
it's
don't.
like at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I'd rather you inconvenience me by changing the language rather than having me make my dad come pick it up. You know?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We just literally pulled out. We're like a half a block away, and we're basically making a turnaround because they just started.
I know you didn't get very far.
Whip it out, Linky.
All right, Metroid's dropped off. Days off work. Time to go and get me a Space McFlurry. Oh, son of a bitch!
Hey, I know that we said that you're supposed to have the day off, but can you please come in for us?
God, we need to. Can you call in? Oh shit.
Look, I already shot your ass 3 times
That was the
yesterday.
worst fucking feeling in the world on your day off. Back when I used to work retail, on my day off, and I saw my job calling me, I was like, I know exactly why they're calling me.
So I worked at Party City for a while.
Oh, okay.
It sucked. Don't recommend it. But after I got or after I quit, I would have nightmares about being called back into work.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well,
I would just have dreams where I got calls and I'm like, no, I don't want to come in.
I don't have the. I'm still working retail dreams anymore. I still get the college dreams, where I thought I slept through an entire semester, but for some reason I went to the final class.
Oh God.
Yeah. Those aren't fun because it takes me a while to realize I'm dreaming.
Wait, do you ever have moments where you realize you're dreaming in your dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I have
Very
that-
brief. I mean,
Yeah.
it's called lucid dreaming. If
Yeah.
you're able to fully control if you're completely aware that you're in a dream and you have full control over it, that is full lucid dreaming. But most of the time, it just amounts to me having momentary relapses, and then I wake up.
Good old REM sleep.
It just makes you feel like you're God. Yeah.
Yeah, just for a brief moment. I am all powerful. Suck it, Freddy.
Yeah, my problem with dreaming lately is like it'll be like going good or whatever, then like I'll just like have that thought where I'm like, wait a second, this isn't real, and then I wake up and I'm like,
Yeah, shit.
it's 3:45.
Okay.
Why did I wake up?
That I can relate to. It's usually like the moment the dream starts getting interesting that I wake up.
Like, it's right before that beautiful girl sleeps with you. It's like, no.
I don't know if I could relate to that, but all
Or
right.
worse, it's before you complete in that interaction.
I don't think you can actually complete in a dream. I don't.
I mean, that's what a dream
That's the
is.
entire point of wet dreaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wet dream.
Yeah.
Man, we're like 5 minutes and already into the fucking like raunchy discussion, but we're just like going a mile a minute here.
So when was the first time you nutted? Okay, I'm done.
It was back at the
No,
age.
don't answer that, please.
There was
Never.
this time in Anonymous donated $10 in a comment.
Oh. All right, that cut off me off guard. So
Oh God.
By the way, for those who are expecting like high Super Metroid play, I suck at this game. So don't.
Yeah, that's why we chose Linky, because it would give us more time.
So guys,
I love
welcome to
Super-
the.
here's the thing, because we were talking about this, about like what Metroid game do we race for this. We ended up sticking with Fusion because Trav and I wanted to do the rematch for so long, and we threw around Super Metroid for a bit. But the thing is, like, I love Super Metroid. I am terrified of racing in this game because this one has the most movement options in terms of what you can do as the character, but it is so fucking easy to mess up.
Yep.
So it's very difficult.
It's difficult to continue keep the flow going. Let's put it that way.
Damn, experiment's been 300 years. It's
The,
still
the
missed.
skill ceiling is a lot higher.
Yes, the skill ceiling is way higher.
Is
So,
it a
like-
long game?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's quite short.
Oh look, you don't
Like,
have
well,
lava.
okay, if you're speedrunning
Go
it, it's
through
quite
this.
short. I
What is
guess.
this easy mode hack?
No, I'm gonna try to get a practice run of Fusion in while Linky's doing that.
I'm gonna have to wait until later in the evening, and probably one more tomorrow morning before we go. Because our race it's tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Yep.
Same time and all that.
I'm gonna
And
try to be awake.
capping off with a Prime
Metroid Prime.
playthrough.
Why are you looking at me? Stop looking at me. Stop
But
it.
that's gonna be super fucking casual, so I'm not worried about that one at all.
It'll be a good way to end the event.
Yes, it will be.
You've
How
got
much
the-
Prime do you have to complete before you get
Go
to the
through-
end?
Well, you
All
have
of
to
it.
finish the game. Yeah.
and get
Oh,
all
yeah.
12 artifacts?
Yeah, you have to get all 12 artifacts, which is not normally an issue when you know where to look, because you can get most, if not all of them, along the way.
And if you're able to carefully, you can get all but a few of them on your first visit.
Yes.
Credit where it's due. I mean, like, I wasn't a big fan of the artifact hunt when I was a kid, but I think that the only one that I had to look up a guide for was the powerbomb one in Fendrana.
Yeah, I think that was the one that got everybody. Because I think it's the one time in the game where they hide something behind a wall that you can't scan.
Yeah.
So how we found that? Just a guide?
Artifacts have hints. You can go to the Chozo Temple where you place the artifacts, and you can scan their pedestals, basically, and you get a hint to where they're located.
It won't give you the hint for every single one of them right away, though. It depends
No.
on how far you've gotten into the game.
Right, which I wish they were a little clearer on. You know, because I think that was them trying to reference the Kraid and Ridley statues of Metroid 1,
Yeah.
but it wasn't as well implemented or as obvious. But yeah, that should be pretty fun. I'm actually really looking forward to the Fusion race, but I did not get much practice in. But I've been technically speedrunning Fusion long before I even knew what a Trav guy was. So
Probably before I
Wow.
even
I'm
existed.
hoping that I can just retain some of that knowledge for
Oh wait,
that
no.
race.
I don't know if you were speedrunning that when you were 10. Never mind.
No. I only and when I say speedrun, I mean I'm just trying to beat my own personal best.
Oh, yeah.
basically, you
I mean,
know?
that's what I
Um,
consider speedrunning. I don't really look up a lot of the pro tactics.
I'm hitting your ass. Why aren't you dead dying?
There was a point in time, like in my first and second year of college, my first college, where I would just play nothing but Fusion. Because I think Super Metroid is the better game. Fusion, because it's so linear and so tightly knit, makes it really fucking fun to play fast.
Oh yeah.
It looks
I-
beautiful.
I don't know if I've talked about it. I probably should save it for tomorrow. But like,
Will you be able to talk about it though in the middle of the race?
no.
Yeah.
So why save it then?
I got Metroid Fusion as a gift for Easter,
Oh, okay.
which is really
Happy
weird.
Easter.
But it I mean, it was fun. It was like the only thing I played for a good while, and I thought it was the coolest shit.
It's really cool that that's your Zombie Jesus game. No, I don't.
I don't know. I never heard it referred to as that. Yeah, it is. It is.
I don't mind Fusion. My biggest complaint is the bloody sound effects design, because Jesus,
Oh, yeah.
web that power bomb and Ridley sounds. Ugh.
Well, hold on. I saw something from Somber Dog.
Yo,
in
who
the
wants
chat.
to pop up?
Somber Dog. My uncle and I did race in Super Metroid for Platform Mania a couple of years ago. He ended up taking that one because I just got too caught up in execution for certain strats. However, I did get the quick Ridley kill. The quick Kraid kill, and I was really happy about that. That was the first time I ever did it. For a while.
Where you kill him before he goes into his
Before he
tower.
stands up completely.
Yeah, I've never been able to do that, so that's pretty impressive.
It's a very near frame precise trick, I think.
Well, I think I have a new name for that event.
Performantica.
Yeah, platform. Yeah, that's right.
Is this the new hydrosity, the thing?
No. I don't think we have to worry about that.
What the fuck? I have
Wait.
never seen that before.
Yeah, if you do enough damage before you actually deliver the kill and blow the chorizo, will actually just lose his head, and then he starts going ape shit.
That was creepy as hell.
Yeah, it looks like a chicken.
If you play the
Yeah.
PAL version of this game, you can skip this boss fight.
Right,
wow.
because you have just enough time, I think it was, to get through
Yeah.
the door.
I didn't know that
Before
was
also
only in the PAL version, because I remember trying that for like hours. Like, why the fuck can't I get this
Like,
trick?
I think everybody and their grandma, like, assuming they weren't doing like a tools to speed run, tried to get past the door before it closes in the US version, and you just barely miss it every single time.
Yeah, there's only 2 versions of Super Metroid, the US and Japanese version, which are identical on a data level, only difference being the physical cartridge shape. The other one is the PAL that's got slowdown, I'd say. Oh, sorry, it runs at a slower speed, and because of that,
Ow.
you're given just that little extra amount of time to do tricks you can't do otherwise.
Right.
Huh.
And it also affects the physics of the game to some degree. For instance, in NTSC versions, you can't get into the wreck ship backwards. You can in PAL. I don't know why you would want to go that way, but you can.
Maybe you don't like Phantom.
I like the option.
Did you
Where did everyone go? I think this core just freaked out. Where did the audio go? There we go.
Anti-piracy measures, mainly against copiers, which would be devices you'd have in the cartridge slot, and then you put the cart on top. And then that cart would act as a pass-through,
hold
so
on.
you could
Someone in
bypass
chat
the
is saying
lockout.
everyone but Ben died. Can't hear anybody.
Oh, okay.
I
One
should
second.
be back.
How about now? Now we can. Okay, there you go. Okay, continue on.
Ding, ding, ding.
Crazy
Yeah, that was
frog.
weird. It just like
Yeah,
stopped
so if you
working.
guys can hear us, I was explaining the story about how my battery backup for my Super Nintendo cart died, and how it led to some pretty freaky effects on my my last Super Metroid run on Super Nintendo. Because basically, when the battery backup died, I got the anti-piracy prompt as soon as I booted up the game, and as soon as I tried to start the game proper, Samus immediately died. Like, she started at 0 health.
Yeah, as I was explaining before everyone died for a second there, later Super Nintendo games have anti-piracy measures built into them, mainly to stop copiers, which were like floppy drives attached to the top of the system. You would then have a cartridge on top of that to act as a bypass for the lockout. These copiers would have extra SRAM available, and what these games would do is they would poke the SRAM and go, okay, I'm expecting maybe 2 kilobytes. Copiers are going to have way more than that, and if it sees it has more, or sometimes even less, the game throws up an error and goes, hold up, that's not legit.
Yeah,
Nope.
it doesn't meet
Even
the
if-
prerequisite.
Yeah, even if the battery's not alive, it'll go, hold on, I've got no SRAM. Wait, this isn't a real copy. Abort.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Time to do some freaky shit.
I mean, replacing the battery in that is not difficult.
So I've
Mercifully-
heard. It's one of those things I just keep forgetting about. You know, the same thing with my Pokemon batteries on my copy of Red and Blue.
I
Most
thought
of the time it's still
anti-piracy stuff existed because that's kind of cool, actually.
Anti-piracy is cool at the same time freaky if you're like
Yeah.
It sounds
a
like it
kid
would
who
scare
has
the
no.
fuck out of
Yeah, because if you're a kid and you have no idea what the hell any of that means, you're thinking your cartridge is haunted.
Yeah.
You know.
Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 have the same similar system. Super Mario All-Stars has it. Chrono Trigger has an interesting variation where if it detects the SRAM is the wrong size, when you go through the first time portal to the Middle Ages, it never ends.
It never ends. You're stuck in a temporal vortex, which is, I mean, that's awesome though.
John, the absolute kicker, and I don't know why they did this, they used the exact same copy protection measure on the Nintendo DS version.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just, why? We don't use SRAM anymore, we use
Yeah.
flash saving?
What was the most infamous part of? Like, Earthbound has one of the more infamous
Oh,
anti-piracy
Earthbound's an
measures.
interesting one.
Yeah,
Would you believe
because
that actually has
I'm
a
not
prison?
familiar with this one.
so
Okay,
Earthbound's
so-
anti. You go ahead.
I'll do it.
explain to me.
So Earthbound has an extremely complex anti-piracy system built into it, and it detects it straight on boot. First thing I'll do, check the region, mainly by poking the Super Nintendo's dual GPU setups. If it detects it's a PAL one, it'll stop right there. So you think, okay, swap the lockout chip, get a bypass, easy enough. It'll also do the SRAM check many other games had. So if that's not big enough or it's too small, it'll throw the error. If you somehow manage to patch that out, this is where things get interesting. There's embedded subroutines into the game that are checked at random at various points of the game. When that happens, it'll do things like, say, drastically increase the encounter rate to the point the game comes to a screeching halt and crashes, enemies appearing in areas they aren't supposed to appear in. But the interesting thing is, if you somehow manage to get to the very end of the game, you're fighting Gaius or Gigas, however you want to pronounce him. When Fedes turns off the Devil's Machine, the game will crash. And you think, okay, no worries, I'll reset the game, no worries. Yeah, when you do that, it deletes all the save data.
That's brilliant.
Do you want to know what's even crazier? It has a cousin.
Oh no, it can
I
breed.
mean, so do I. Why is it special?
This anti-piracy measure system was used again in a game developed by the same team at the same time. Would you believe that game is Kirby's Dream Course?
Really?
Kirby's Dream Course has the exact same anti-piracy mechanism.
Oh, that's fun.
Well,
Get this man on Did You
So
See
you get to the very
Baby?
last golf course, and before Porky turns off the devil machine.
Oh, it does even weirder things.
Bakety Kirby.
Didn't Mother 3 have some anti-piracy where if you attempt to pirate the game, it doesn't come out in America?
Level one's got a basic one.
And how are you going to get people to stop doing that?
Well, the current anti-piracy is for the game to go for $2,000 on the secondhand market, so no one can afford to buy it to rip it.
The Panzer Dragoon Saga approach.
Yeah.
That's what Sega did for the Dreamcast. Because Sega used like those the GD ROMs.
Gigadisc ROMs.
Yeah. So apparently that was part of that was that you can't pirate our games, which of course everybody figured out how to do that.
Want to bet?
But then
I've got the full story.
everybody
for
figured that. What I had, and you could tell me this, what I had always heard was that because you legally you have to provide a way to back those games up. They can't like keep the technology proprietary to themselves, but you needed a special machine that only they sold, and it was like thousands of dollars.
Oh, I've
But
got
it
the
was
full-
yeah. Go ahead.
I want to hear the full story.
All right. Sit down, kids. It's story time. Back when the Dreamcast was first developed, they used Gigadisc ROMs. These are modified CD-ROMs that have a higher data density to go from 700 megabytes to 1.1. Now, there's also Mill CDs, which was used for maybe 6 discs exclusive to Japan, which was just, hey, look at these cool music CDs. If you stick them in your Dreamcast, you get these Web 2.0 multimedia features. Wow, fucking riveting. Now, you'd think, oh, but the Dreamcast doesn't have any security. You just stick the disc in and it runs. Not quite. Every Dreamcast game has something called a bootloader or first read bin. Normally, they're scrambled. And the scrambler has to be included with the game. If it comes unscrambled and it tries to unscramble it, it'll go, hold up, that's not legit. Error it out. As it turns out, though, the only way you could get that descrambler program was from a development kit that only Sega provided. Somehow, a team by the name of Echelon got their mitts on one of those dev kits, and it had the descrambler program built in.
It was
So-
not Toshima before leaving Sega.
What they did was that they basically copied/stole the descrambler program and made the Utopia boot disk. From there, you could then load up, well, any CDR you wanted, or even just bypass the region check on legitimate discs. To the end of the Dreamcast's life, they started doing auto boots, which just had the descrambler built into it. So that's why, even to this day, you can still burn Dreamcast games, make your own, and stick it on without worries because you just use the descrambler tool. Sega
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit anymore.
I have a couple that everything is built onto the disc, and then I have sort of Berserk, where it's like the file size was too big, so they had to keep it separate. And there were a couple of games that came out where because the file size was just too large for a 700 megabyte disc, so it's the full game, but if there's like an intro or something or cutscenes, they just remove the cutscenes.
Yeah, that was a pretty common thing to do. If they couldn't
Yeah,
compress it to buggery, it would either have to compress the textures, compress the audio, or split it across multiple discs.
Yeah,
Or-
that's what they would do. Or just cut stuff out. They would cut out like intros and stuff and just give you the game. So it would go right, you boot it up and it would go right to the title screen.
I remember one of the very first dumps of a Dreamcast disc was Sonic Adventure, and I think it was the original US release. That copy, you can still find it online. I don't know why you can still find it online.
They're like broken, aren't they?
Yeah, it's broken. You can't get past Twinkle Park because it
Yeah.
crashes on loading.
Yeah,
that
it's a
level.
broken
Why?
dump.
Because the data's missing.
Yeah, the whole and I remember people because I was at the store when we were selling Dreamcast, and people would bring it back like, oh, it's not working. It gets to this point and it freezes, and they thought their disc was broken. So they'd, oh, I want another disc, and we'd have to explain to them, like, no, what you don't understand is that this is a manufacturing error. If I give you another disc, you're gonna load up your save file and it's gonna freeze again because it has to
Did
do
they
with the
ever
game
fix
itself.
that?
Later, they released like a working version of it.
How do you like emulate the Dreamcast if some things require like the screen on the controller?
There's probably an
Just
emulator
emulate
for
the
that
VMU
too.
Separately.
Oh,
Yeah, most Dreamcast emulators emulate the VMU built into it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's
the
kind of
controller,
like
interface.
yeah, it's kind of like linking like a GBA emulator to the game to Dolphin.
oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Which recently just got a complete and utter overhaul because thank God we finally got rid of VBAM and now we have MGBA in its place.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is great. Yeah.
I read a thing or like a Twitter announcement today saying that MGBA has Dolphin support, so that's pretty cool.
Yep, that happened a little
Or
while
other
ago.
way.
They're doing
Whatever.
further integration now with it, and they are planning. I don't know if they'll get to that execution. They are going to attempt to use MGBA to support the Game Boy player.
Yep.
That's
Did
the
it-
ultimate
did-
goal.
Nice.
Did an actual Dolphin announce that they supported the system now?
Echo, no!
They even gave that story of the dolphin that cried, "Yeah."
SpongeBob.
But I thought you liked it in there. It was all that playful jumping around. We were trying to get out.
And all that stuff just for us to be able to emulate DS download play.
Oh, by the way,
wait, did Command Mission have Game Boy Advance connection? That rings a bell, actually.
By the way, Linky, congrats on getting a super missile. It took you 10 minutes longer than it should have.
I know, right? Casuals.
I just teasing you. It's so weird, and I know we were.
You know
so
what? We're going back to sports bonding. You're apologizing
Yeah.
to him, okay,
I
mister?
know we touched on this yesterday, but it's just it's funny to watch, like no skips or anything, and it's just like, oh, is this how you play it?
We were talking
It's-
about this before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. We were talking about it
the-
yesterday. Like, is
the
this how
casual
people
player.
play this game? Is this what I did for years? I just ran past that super missile that I could easily get.
It was actually pretty refreshing to see Sports Spawn for once.
Yeah, I know, it kind of was. Well, remember when we raced, since we were waiting for you to finish up, I tried to go and kill Spore Spawn
Right.
before you actually got to the
Got to
end.
the
I
end
think
of,
you
yeah,
got
the
to the
end.
end first, though.
No, you won that race.
No, I won the race, but as far as like you got to the end.
Oh
of the
yeah,
game before
yeah. I was
got
able to finish the game before you were able to reset and go to Sports
Yeah,
Spawn.
yeah. I got close. I ended up killing him anyway, though.
So
That was a good race.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. race.
I never went and learned 100%. I meant to go and learn 100% if we were ever going to do it like that, and I never did. I never learned it.
How long ago did you guys race it?
About 3 years ago, was it?
Oh wow.
4?
Might have been 4.
I think it was 2017 or 2018 you did it.
Yeah,
It was Platform Mania. It was 2017, I want to say.
yeah. So it's
Oh.
gonna be 4 years.
4 years. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to
I-
do a 100% race at some point.
I raced it on my PVM
Yeah.
that
Oh.
makes an obnoxiously loud noise that John was not. Remember when I turned it on?
Yeah, you
It's
turned it
like,
up. I was like, oh man, that's how you know it's on.
the old radiation king.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, John loves the little phew when you turn mine off.
Yeah. Well, no, you see, it kind of freaks me out because it's like it's a loud blip when you turn that bitch off. And
So it's a hard hard cutoff. It's not like a TV where it has like a cooldown. It's just like
Yeah. It's like yeah.
I remember our old CRT, whenever you turned it on, it wouldn't make any weird noise. It would just go.
yeah,
Like, it was
just
just
gas.
yeah, and it was just like
Donkey
wow.
Kong balloon.
It was more like a loud thud, but it sounded like it was spitting at you.
yeah, I did. I think everyone now is like about our age had one TV in their lifetime where when you turned it on, everyone's hair in the room stood up. There's sort of static
Well,
radiating
looks like
off of
he's
that
awake
screen.
now.
I know I used to have this really huge old CRT back in maybe 97, 98. Must have been a good 30-inch CRT, really high quality. I turned it on once, it exploded.
Oh, really?
It shut down, died right there and then. It was just a savage.
All right, Linky. I see your pro strats there. All right.
Wait,
You're
was
not-
that
you're
first
not-
bet?
You're
That's
supposed to
what
wait
we got
until you get
early
the high
time.
jump.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to go down that elevator, go get the high jump boots, and then come back
Spazer.
up, and then you jump up there. And yeah,
Yeah.
technically you have the spazer, which you shouldn't necessarily have anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
but you
it's
can get,
definitely
but that doesn't
not
require
that
any sort of
great.
like break or anything like that. You just have to know to do the wall jump.
It doesn't require a break, but it requires you to have played the game
Foresight.
to know to wall
Yes.
jump, because at this point you haven't seen the little creatures that teach you how to wall jump.
Exactly.
It may as well be a
So,
24-hour stream at this rate.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was thinking about that. Like Ben, you made a comment about like it being really quick, and I was surprising that this is the only thing going for today. Because when I play this game, it's like an hour. Right? It's like an hour and 10 minutes. I'm like,
Yeah.
are we gonna be streaming for an hour and 10 minutes? But then I remember, like, Linky, have you ever played through this whole game?
I have.
You have. Okay.
How long has it been?
Yeah. When did I start playing this game? Randomly experiment. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Not 2 weeks ago. It was sometime in mid 2020.
Yeah, because we finished up one game a bit early. I was just like, you know what? I'll just play some Super Metroid, just for
And-
funsies.
and
And
hey,
we
if
did
it-
that stream.
If it does end up being done quick, I'm sure someone else here can pull something up real quick if we can play.
I can play. I don't know, Metroid 2.
I've got.
There you go, that's an
I mean,
option.
I could speed run Super Metroid.
Yeah, you could do that.
Hey, I
There's
would
also
do that.
a
Oh,
ROM
do
hack
it
I
again,
recently got
but
my
better.
hands On that basically
Yeah.
ports Super Metroid to Zero Mission.
There's
So,
also this new ROM about a 3D game that they made into 2D
Oh yeah.
that I could play.
Wait a minute.
I haven't played that
Wait
demo
a
yet. It
second.
looks cool.
I haven't
Assuming I
touched
played
it. I don't even want to say its name. I don't want to draw any attention to it.
You're not
Oh,
Dinky.
water. Sorry, that was unrelated. But so my sister's husband, who I've known my whole life, like probably the biggest Super Metroid fan that I know personally.
Wait, your sister or your sister's husband?
Well, both,
Which-
but mainly
Which
my
one
sister.
did you know your whole life?
Well, both. 'Cause
Wow.
they were dating before I was born.
Oh.
Good kill.
But wait, did you get? Oh, I thought you got the quick kill.
No,
at first.
that was
No,
a pretty. That was a pretty.
that was a good kill.
Yeah, it was a really clean Super Missiles. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Thanks.
so
I don't know what I'm
they have
doing.
they have a kid now, and she's in high school now, and she wanted to play Super Metroid, and because I live with my sister and all them now, and so we basically have 2 Super Metroid speedrunners in the house, and she's like, oh yeah, I can do the mock ball, and then does it like on her first try, basically, her first time playing the game, like just from watching us play.
She practiced that for hours, and then
Yeah.
all you saw was her. You saw her hour 4 attempts, and she made it
It
look
could
like
be.
it was the first time.
Could be. Regardless, I was very proud.
So halfway there, and you've got yourself your own little private GDQ.
They made
Yeah.
Metroid Pinball?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
in
wow.
It was a DS game. I think it was 2006 or 5.
I think.
Closest we'll get to a Prime remake.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll grab it and let you know.
Prime Pinball. I've had the cartridge for that for years. I still don't have a legitimate case for it.
Oh,
I
wow.
want to
So
say
lots
I
of
vaguely
fine
remember
spare
that from your
DS
video.
cases.
Get off me.
Did
off
you
me.
get that cartridge from me?
I don't even remember how I got it.
I had at some point I had an extra. I thought I had an extra case. At some point I had an extra Rumble pack for it. But I
Rumble
gave
pack.
that to somebody, and I don't know who.
I forgot the DS had a ROM pack.
Just for it came with Metroid
Bless
Prime
you, whoever
Pinball,
that
and
is.
Oh,
I don't think another game used it. Like I'm not even sure if another game used it.
I think a few games may have supported it, but it wasn't around for very long or used very much. There was also an extended RAM cartridge that
2005.
no
by the
games
way.
used.
2005. Okay.
The only thing that I could think of that did use it was something probably everyone may have remembered using, or no one used, the Nintendo DS web browser.
Why would that need a ROM?
I use that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing until
I use
like
that.
well after
I
the
did it.
DSi was out.
I think I used it like once or twice.
Yeah, when I used to go to McDonald's to play Metroid Prime Hunters, I used it there.
Yeah.
That's-
that's
Wow.
right. No, I know it sounds strange, but this is something I
No.
heard all the time. Like people would use the free Wi-Fi hotspot from
had
McDonald's.
Totally makes
They had
sense.
free
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, and then I didn't have Wi-Fi at home at the time. I was not a computer guy, and the idea of home Wi-Fi routers was very expensive. So yeah, I would go to McDonald's and I would order a large fry and I would sit there and I would just play Hunters for like 3
Yeah.
hours.
Remember
Eating
the
one fry every
pretty
5
cool,
minutes.
actually.
the USB that you had to stick into that you had to connect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nintendo USB
The
connector.
like
Yeah.
Wayport or something.
Mhm. I did that for Mario Kart DS. Yeah, those were the days. It wasn't McDonald's though. I think it was Chick-fil-A.
Oh, you did Chick-fil-A? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm surprised
fancy
you have
guy.
room in a Chick-fil-A. Yeah, because I don't know. No, because there's some Chick-fil-A's that has a decent enough sitting room.
Yeah. The Chick-fil-A near us is great sitting room. I just
Yeah.
don't
I'm
go
in,
there anymore.
Near us.
I
too.
live by the city. I've never been to a small Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
But
you've
that's
been
it.
your Chick-fil-A's are like in the mall and stuff then.
No, we just have massive Chick-fil-A's.
Oh, okay.
It's a way to.
Massive,
Well, it's a source of
Colorado
tourism for the city, so it makes sense.
I mean, it's mental reading here that the old back of the old Homestead area, they're finally getting trade for free Wi-Fi.
I don't know about
only
folks
just
elsewhere in the country, but man, every Chick-fil-A around here always has at least like 20 cars in line. The line moves.
It's accurate.
My God, they're always so goddamn busy. Like the one near where Clark and I lived, it replaced the Krispy Kreme, which is next to the Sesame Place theme park,
And that is a huge dining area.
and they literally restructured the entire parking lot to accommodate the Chick-fil-A drive-thru because it just got so busy over the years.
They even cater Sesame Place. Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
yours have the 2-lane drive-through?
They added that there, yes.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
one there.
do they have? Let me ask you this: do they have the people outside with tablets taking
Yeah.
orders?
I like that.
Yeah. That say what you will about their political alignments and all of that
And
stuff.
I
but
will. No.
but-
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you.
But their
it's
food is
impossible,
good.
Yeah.
Their food is good and their service is always top notch. They're always
Yeah.
super nice.
Yeah.
When you go in there, they're super helpful. They bring you stuff. Like it's always really good.
And I've known a few
my,
folks who work there, and like they legitimately said, like, it's a good job. There's room for advancement. They pay you well, and they treat you well.
And
The
they're-
issue with that though is that what do you do when the corporations, I guess
Say that
it's
I
a-
should-
yeah that's
Ideology.
kind of where it's going. It's like, do you think they think about that every single day of their lives? Like I can't imagine it's easy because you're living it's really easy to say just quit that job, you don't need that job. It's like, yeah, but how you going to pay my bills then if I do that?
I imagine they go to work and they think it sucks, but they go to work. Like
Yeah.
I
But again,
I
it's
do
really
think that
easy.
they-
It's really easy for say to someone you shouldn't work there. It's like, okay, but who's going to pay my bills? That's why I'm not going to give them shit.
Like
Like if they decide to
me,
work there.
when I was fresh out of high school, and I would imagine that this is just how it is now. I applied fucking everywhere just to try to find a fucking job, and
Right,
it took so long. Like no one would get back to me. The only place that got back to me was fucking Party City, and at that point, like when you're desperate for a job, you'll take what you get.
Right.
At
Exactly.
that point. So like even if like I don't agree with what Chick-fil-A does, I'm very open about how I refuse to eat there.
I don't
Um,
either.
But like if I just need a fucking job and they got back to me, yeah, I'd probably take it.
That's why you do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
The milkshakes are good though.
Oh, and that's the thing. The food is great. I love the waffle fries. Their chicken tenders are amazing, and the little nuggets and stuff, and all of it's great. It's just they have terrible corporate policies, and so I don't eat there. And
I
I'm
mean,
not
if we're gonna
missing
go
anything.
down the rabbit hole, I think every
we're
fast
not.
food place has major issues because, like,
Yeah.
McDonald's has, like I say, all like the good things about Chick-fil-A, where it's like, they treat the employees well and everything. McDonald's treats their employees like shit,
Yeah.
and that's like common for Burger King and all of
that.
them.
Yeah, I've actually never heard. I've heard that they're not. You know what I mean? You're not going to McDonald's and you're not making $17 an hour or anything like that. But I've seen people talk about it, and it's the way I always hear about it is that it's a fast food job. It's nothing extraordinary, but it's not extraordinarily bad either. It's
Right.
just a job. You
It
have
depend-
it
yeah.
until you get something better.
At
It
the
depends
same
on the
time,
franchise.
I also feel there is a lingering stigma
Oh,
when it
yeah,
comes
yeah,
to fast food joints because a big thing about especially
Stigma
here in
balls.
America.
Ha, ha.
Yeah, I know.
You
got him.
motherfucker.
But you know, a big thing about here, at least here in the United States, is, you know, pushing for at least the $15 an hour minimum wage for fast food places. But there's a stigma that's like, oh, but a fast food place shouldn't be your only thing. It should just be a stepping stone. It's like, no, for some people, it can't be a stepping stone because this is literally all they have, and they need to make an honest to God living wage working here.
And someone's got to do it.
Yeah, and someone has to do it. Yeah, exactly. Someone has to do it.
All these rich people that are like, well, this shouldn't be your main job are going to be really mad when there's no one working fast food.
Where's your nuggets now, bitch?
And like,
Oh no!
And
Now
like
you might
here-
have to actually learn to cook.
No.
and like, okay, it's a stepping stone. Okay, but I have to step on it. That's the point of the point of a stepping stone is that you actually have to take that step. So
and
don't attack. Now if you're 50 years old and that's all, and you've only ever aspired to be a cashier at McDonald's,
SpongeBob.
I'd probably say step it up a little bit. But if you're happy and you're living your life and you're getting your bills paid, who the hell cares?
I wouldn't even say step it up a bit. Is that if you are honest to God comfortable and happy, like working at a McDonald's or a fast food joint, either as a cashier or a managerial position because you spend so much time in there, good on you. I don't give a shit what you do as long as you're being productive with yourself.
Well, no, I'm just
I'll
saying
give you my chicken nuggets.
I'm just saying that,
Also, where's my order? I've been here for 15 minutes.
I'm just saying to people that themselves, they do it for a long time and then they think, God, I'm so much better than this place. What am I doing here? It's like, all right, well then you need to step it. If you're not happy, you need to step it up. But if you're happy there, if your bills are getting paid and everything's okay, stay there. Who cares?
Yeah, I'm about to say there. One thing that a lot of people have been telling me is like, hey, work where you love at. And if you basically find like, hey, I like basically making milkshakes for everybody, but I hate all this other stuff. I'm like,
Sorry,
maybe probably
ice cream machine broke.
Hi. I ordered an ice cream here. Your
Can I
dude
get a
who's working
refund?
the machine microwaved it.
This is a
If-
website
well, wait,
that actually tells you
wait.
if those machines are
If-
broken.
You microwave the milkshake?
If you're at a McDonald's, I assure you the ice cream machine wasn't working in the first place. Yeah.
I like the conspiracy that or the conspiracy theory that the ice cream machine does break. They get you because like if you want to go to McDonald's and get an ice cream and they're like, sorry, ice cream machine broke, and you're in line, you're gonna feel more pressure to order something.
To get something else. Yeah.
No, I'll go away.
I don't think it's true, but I'll subscribe to it.
Andrew the Sandshrew. Remember when they had GameCubes in the play area at some restaurants?
Hell yeah!
I remember that.
Yep.
And I feel like McDonald's had them. Am I crazy?
Yeah,
that
they did.
McDonald's
Yeah,
had
they
my
Did
McDonald's
McDonald's
growing up
have
did.
Kiosks?
like
They did.
GameCube kiosks, right? Or N64?
Mine,
Or was it
um,
N64?
I don't
No,
know.
it was
Oh,
N64. It was
N64.
N64. Yes. Yeah, and
No,
and
mine, because I'm a late '90s boy. By the time I was conscious and aware of life, mine had GameCube and PS2.
Oh, N64 McDonald's kiosks for sale.
yeah, I remember.
These are like
that.
old listings.
Oh, that's probably
yo.
affordable to get your hands on now, right?
Yeah,
right.
Hold on, I'm trying to
for
see
it,
if there's any newer ones. I mean, these are going up to like a few $1,000s.
Oh, why did they have to take these out? Those were great.
Probably because people kept fucking with them. And honestly, in a McDonald's, I ain't touching the kiosk.
At that point.
Go.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. There's probably not much you could have even done on it. I don't remember what I played on it.
Well, it more than likely would have been just an N64 inside the kiosk. So
Yeah.
if you have access to it, you should be able to open it up and
mine-
put
It
whatever
was
game
probably
you
some
want.
sort of like demo cartridge because you're not there
Yeah,
for
mine,
the entire day. You're just there to kill the time.
I still
white
remember it kind of
GameCube and-
vividly. Mine had 4 controllers and 4 screens, and each of them had a different game. Most of the time, like 2 or 3 of them didn't work. But for some reason, it was like one of the 3D Pac-Man games was always there.
Well, that's 'cause you could play that into a burst.
units They ship to hotels and that where you could do like a rental system.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was like $50 to rent the damn game. It's like,
Yeah,
Christ.
Blockbuster used to rent out whole systems.
I know someone
What-
mentioned. the
Well, what he's talking
dentist.
about is hotels used to have it was
Oh
called.
yeah, they used to have that Nintendo 64 controller plugged in.
Yeah. No,
It's actually
someone-
cool
they
how
also
that
had a
worked. So
GameCube.
essentially, the way that worked was there was a closet in the hotel somewhere that literally had like a whole rack of N64s, and when you rented the game, it literally ran like a connection to one of those systems to play the game you requested.
That was so bizarre.
You could have gone into the
But
closet
it's like
and
$40 to rent the game, and it's like for that
Oh,
much,
fuck
it's
that.
like
Never
Christ.
And
Blockbuster
John,
died for this.
John, when we went to, I wanna say it was MagFest. It might have been too many games. I don't remember where it was. Didn't one of the hotels have a thing where you could rent like a Wii or something for the room?
I don't remember that at all.
I don't. For some reason, I remember that, and I don't know where I was. That the hotel had it was like $10 for the night, and you would get the Wii with a couple controllers and the Wii Sports. And I don't remember where the hell I was, but I remember thinking that's a cool idea.
I just remember the $6 tag on the Fiji water.
Oh, God.
See, I'm just
I guess I
hearing.
must have triggered some memories in traffic.
And I remember the Crystal Pepsi when we went up to AVGC in Jersey. They had like a refrigerator, like not a vending machine, just like the refrigerator where you keep all the sodas and stuff. And they had one this was like 3-4 years ago, and they had like one Crystal Pepsi. So I bought it and kept it on the table in our hotel room for the entire time. The bottle of Crystal Pepsi was the mascot of the room.
See, if there was a hotel just renting Wii's like dead cheap, like $10, it's just, baby, you give me that thing for an hour, it's not gonna come back clean. It's gonna be hacked to death.
yeah.
Why are there
Alright.
porn videos on here?
Quick question for you guys.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything I'm missing from this place before I need to leave?
Other
You
than
can
the
get-
ice
You
beam,
can get to
you
that
could-
door up there, but
Yeah,
you
you
don't
can
have the ice beam.
Yeah. No, but you can watch them up there. If you're
Can you watch up over
yeah,
that?
you can watch them up there. Yeah, it's a little precise, but you can watch them up there.
Okay.
Yeah, Dracula, Diddy Kong Racing is amazing.
Here, keep trying. We need content.
Okay.
Trash.
Please donate right now. By the way, if you guys donate, we'll finally figure out if we're going to be saving or killing the animals.
Did we get these donations that are after Jason's?
Blah 6 donated $1. Said hi, guys. Hi again. Simpler question this time. What's an anime you want to get another season? Enough to finish up. I got a ton I'd like in another world with my smartphone is mine. Do you guys have animes that you want to see continue or finish up?
Berserk.
Berserk.
The original 97, I think it was. The original 97 run of Berserk. So they redid it as a 3-part arc.
Yep.
And on Netflix, that had an ending.
Sorry.
I don't know if you guys did. Any of you guys here? Did you ever see Berserk, like the original?
Only bits and pieces.
Okay, so at the end of the anime, it sucks because yeah, Kira, the Golden Queen movies. The Golden Queen movies are remade. That's a remake of the entire series. The entire 25 episode series was remade into those 3 movies. At the end of the series, there is this sort of demonic thing that's happening. So this object becomes active. There's an eclipse, and it sucks them all into this alternate world where they're branded, and these demons are trying to kill them and eat them. Guts cuts his own arm off in order to escape one of the monsters, and it's crazy. That's how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
In the void, his arm cut off, surrounded by demons. The person that he cares about the most betrayed them and became a demon himself, and it ends right there. And there was never another season that continued on. It went on, and the manga went longer. So the Golden Arc movies, they went past that. They showed you how he got out of there, and there were a few things that were set up, and then the things that they set up were utilized in the game, in the Sword of Berserk game on Dreamcast. That explains why, because there's a girl that she was like a powerful soldier, but she's all like zonked out in the game. It shows you like what happens to her and the aftermath of all of that. But the anime just stopped. I remember I watched it. It was like 1 a.m, and I 1 a.m, and I'm like, what the hell? That's it? It just ended. So yeah, Berserk. Sorry, long answer.
You got invested, and it was like you hit a brick wall.
And and then there's no other wall. I came in the next day, and to the guy that lent me the tapes, because these were all like bootleg VHS tapes, and because that's how we did back then.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, dude, is this it? he laughs and he says, "Yeah, I said the same exact thing when I watched it. It just stops." and
He
it's
just
over.
laughs and disappears in a puff of smoke.
Yeah. It doesn't even answer my question.
Did you want your money back? Oh no.
He's so
He
on
just
brand.
laughed and then cut his arm off. It was really poetic.
I think it was a recent animation, and it was really bad in terms of animation.
What, Berserk?
A newer
I think it was
Berserk, yeah.
Berserk anyway.
Oh, yeah, there was a recent one, maybe like 10 years recent, like 10 years ago.
It was like 10 years ago.
And it
Pretty
wasn't
sure
that
it
good. It was, apparently was really terrible. And it wasn't a continuation. It was just different stories.
Ridley donated $15. Me evil space pterodactyl. But me no heartless.
Clark, it's
Have money to
pterodactyl.
help. Have money to help children.
That's bullshit.
Pterodactyl.
No, Ridley literally killed Samus's
I don't think
parents. It was
Ridley
about
cares
the-
about children, but
Yeah,
they
but
do.
what? He
Google-
felt really bad about killing that one guy. He's like, you know what? I'll donate $5.
Ridley likes taking care of orphans. That's why he makes so many.
Hold on, Space Bucko. Did I or did I not ram your ass full of enough super missiles to sink a goddamn battleship yesterday?
God.
Well, yeah. Speaking of Crystal Pepsi, I think it tastes more like Sprite mixed with Pepsi. Is that me?
Sprite
Yes.
mixed with isn't that just Crystal Pepsi?
Yeah, doesn't
That's
it
what
taste
I'm
like
saying.
that?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
doesn't it taste like you mix Pepsi with Sprite? I don't know if that's just my.
I don't know.
my
No,
Now
it
I
just
wanna-
tasted
now I wanna
like-
mix Pepsi with Sprite.
Oh.
Now
we'll
I
try
want to
that.
try it. Yeah, I don't know. It had its own taste to it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Especially when you put
I
a little
didn't like
vodka in
it.
Yeah.
It just tasted wrong.
Oh yeah, I know where to go now.
It's one of those. Crystal Pepsi was one of those drinks where even if you were to close your eyes and pretend you're drinking regular Pepsi, you already know for a fact it's not regular Pepsi.
It's yeah.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
trying to trick me, Crystal Pepsi, but I see right through you.
You shut the fuck up.
It's like if your grandma dressed up as your grandpa or something. You know that something's off.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Huh. You're
That's
you're assuming
relatable.
that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I want to try the blue Pepsi that came out back in the day.
I think it's still
What was
like
that?
available. Like,
I think it's in, like
overseas.
Japan or something.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of that.
Can you believe the last novelty Pepsi I had was Pepsi Kona, and that was in '95 or '96.
And it was delicious.
I don't remember disliking it, but that was the only time. Because do we count like cherry Pepsi or vanilla
Nah,
Pepsi?
nah,
Or-
that-
No, cherry
That's like
Pepsi's
mainline
like
shit.
no.
yeah.
No, cherry
that's-
Pepsi's like too good to be of novelty.
Yeah.
Are they still being made to this day? Then they're not novelty.
Well,
Have you
like-
guys
like
tried the
flavored
Flamin' Hot
Pepsi?
Pepsi?
No.
Ew.
I am not aware of any sort of other novelty Pepsi besides Kona Pepsi, and I was.
There's gingerbread Pepsi. Yeah.
Crystal Pepsi was considered a novelty.
Yeah.
Now they have the Pepsi Mango. I just saw one a couple
That
of days
sounds
ago at
disgusting.
Walmart.
I'd try it.
Yeah, right. I thought the same
Mhm.
thing. Like that sounds kind of gross.
I want the
Mark actually
Pepsi
told me
Twist
about
from
it
back in the
before.
day to make a comeback, because the Pepsi
Oh,
Twist was like
Pepsi
lime or
Twist?
lemon. I want
was
that
the
back.
lemon one. That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that seemed like that was gonna stay, but it didn't.
And hot take, lime is better than lemon
Agreed.
In general, or
in general. If you got like a beer, like a Corona or something, and you put a
Right.
lime in it, you put a lemon in it. Don't put a lemon
You
in
put
mine.
the
put a lime.
lime in the
Yeah, no,
round, now
yeah,
you
lime,
shook them both up.
Yeah, lime does better for a beer, especially. Yeah.
And there's a lime. There was a lime Coke too.
Yeah, and that
You get
and
lime
that
Coke.
and that song was in that commercial back in
Okay,
the day.
I misheard it as line of Coke.
yeah, me too.
Lime.
You brought a meth lab to the airport.
Coca-Cola, not line of Coke. I mean, hey, either one will
this
get you
lime in the
going.
Corona is great. You know, what'd be better though? A line of Coke.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Well, hey, you don't
but
wanna get that
forget the most important
coronavirus.
ingredient, The straw.
There's no Coke virus.
You're forgetting the credit card.
Line of Coke.
Oh my god.
Well, like I said,
Mikey, how's
there's no
it's
Coke
going good.
virus, only a
Trying to remember
coronavirus.
What did you just get? Did you get ice cream already?
He just got the ice cream.
It's time for you to
Yeah.
get out of Norfair.
But I like it here.
We
You
don't
have to
want your
get.
kind around
You
here.
have to go back up the red tunnel and get to criteria.
This is in Melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samus? Samus, yeah.
It sure
Samus
is.
was in most of the Smash Brothers games.
I don't. No, I meant the sport.
Hold on a second. Trio's doing some research in the chat. Apparently, Pepsi Kona was Philadelphia exclusive.
What?
From
No
96 to
way.
97.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, being
Oh, Ben, you're
Hey,
also getting
speedrunners
rated by.
I see
Speedrunners.
that. Wow. And the alert
No
didn't
shot.
play,
Are we
damn
in
it.
the test market for that?
Man, I can't wait to disappoint all of y'all with
Yeah, I
my.
know, this is a casual playthrough of Super Metroid for charity. What up, gamers?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, thank
No,
you,
what's up,
Speedrunners Arena. 35 people in this
Did
raid.
the stream just die for a minute?
Okay, so that
Hey,
wasn't just me.
sort of hiccup for me.
Yeah, but it's back now. It's back.
Oh, you know what that is? Ben, do you have? Was there a notification for the raid? You said
Yeah,
there was a
there
raid.
was.
No, there was no alert.
My stream used to lag when I got notifications. It was like, it was something that was set wrong. It was because the notification was set at a frame rate different than the game or something. It was real weird.
Yeah, it's not that. What I figured
that might
out
be
is
what it
when OBS stays open for too long, I guess the alert thing times out.
Did you close all of your internet browsers?
Actually, it's funny you say that. I
So
installed.
for me, that usually happens as a result of the stream already being kind of high in terms of like CPU usage, and then the alert just kind of fucks
And
it.
the alert sort of like it's a new it's basically a
Oh,
new
yeah.
video source
Uh-oh.
that suddenly
Yeah.
makes itself active. Because it just stopped for me. I'm watching.
There goes.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, it just lag. It's the alert. The alerts are triggering an issue that used
It's
to happen.
taking up more CPU than it's
Yeah.
trying.
Jeez, what CPU do you have?
Guys, I
A
do
Dell
have to-
Decacore Xeon system.
Yeah, I do have to exit for the time because I have to make this other meeting for a
Okay.
bit. I'll be going back as soon as I can.
So hey
Alright,
kids, it's the
that's
Children's
wild.
Miracle Network.
Damn right.
You don't matter.
Yep.
You're less important than his meeting.
I'll do it again too.
Nah, I'm messing with you.
Okay.
Don't do it again.
I'm going to hide that then because every time that happens, it overloads the encoder for some reason. That's weird.
It messes it up a little bit. I
That's a
used
new
to
one.
think that it was my my computer back when I used to stream off my laptop, and then when I got the computer, it was still sort of doing it. And what I found out was that the game, I was streaming games at like 30 frames per second, but then the alerts were at 60 frames per second, or vice versa, and the different frame rates were causing the issue. So then when I
Yeah, that makes sense.
matched them, it was fine. But I don't know if that was actually it. All I know is that's what I did, and it fixed it eventually.
Well, c'est la vie, I guess.
You know, it's the joys of streaming. all these fun things that you when I
Unlike the
watch,
joys of panting.
I watch. I mean, panting is fun too, as long as you got a good reason. I watch big streamers, and everything runs so smooth, and I think back to when I stream and when I'm learning, and I think about all these little hiccups that I would have, and it's like, God, everybody went through this crap, didn't they?
Yep.
It's so
Everybody's
so
human.
easy to think that everybody's is perfect, and it's like, no, it got there. They went through the same crap that we did.
Mhm.
There are just certain things that like pain me. Like I was complaining yesterday that like, see, it's one of my. I appreciate when chat does it. It's just internally, it's a pet peeve for me when people are like saying, "Oh, the audio's messed up in the chat." Like I appreciate doing it. It's just I'm like, to me that's like, oh, I fucked up. I didn't realize this one thing was missing. But it's not my fault per se. It's more OBS and these programs should make it easier for me to monitor the audio in my own headphones, so I know that. Like anything in that audio mixer, you only can hear it on the stream, but not through like an audio board or anything.
That's why having an active chat's really good.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
why
We
before I
We were just
start
talking about that,
I'll do
too.
a like
Yeah,
a 15 to 20
Greg.
second recording
Yeah.
of the stream setup.
Chris was there. We were just talking about this in the stream. Like one of the most important thing I always tell chat, if you're ever whatever stream you're in, if the streamer is having an audio issue, please tell them, because as much as some people might think, oh, I don't want them to feel like
I don't want to be
messing with them or
annoying.
anything. Yeah, I don't want to be annoying. It's more annoying to them to go back and watch their VOD. If they're gonna cut up clips to load on YouTube or something, and then find out, holy crap, for the last hour my video was desynced.
See,
And
I've
that's
made a
so
habit
terrible.
of,
Like, tell people.
asking my audience, like, "Hey, how's audio sound?"
Yeah,
Like,
I always do that.
Habit.
See, normally
I would
before
do
I start any streams,
always
I'll do a
do-
20-second recording just with the setup, and then I just listen back to it in VLC or something, and then adjust as necessary before we
I
go.
I open
See, that's
every stream I do with, "Hey guys, just let me know if I'm fucking up right now." That's what I
Yeah,
say.
let me
Yeah.
no,
That's what I do.
it's
Like right
legit.
before Mario parties, I say that all the time.
Yeah,
It's-
let me know if there's a problem. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
know that there's something wrong unless you tell me that there's something wrong, and I don't want to go through
Yeah.
4 hours of streaming
Mhm.
and my camera's not on.
That's you just have to just be like, okay, I'm human. I'm gonna f off. Let me know. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
I
train
think
wreck.
what,
It's gonna be cool.
I like to think of it like, hey, you're on a train with me, and it's gonna be a train wreck. But you know what? It's the magic of live television.
We'll die together.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I think what really gets me is when like we keep saying, "Hey, we know something's wrong. We're working on it right now." Like people keep saying, "Hey, you know this is messed up."
Yeah, that
Like,
people
yeah,
keep
I
going.
just said it was messed up.
I mean,
It's in
I
good.
get it.
It's in good intentions. It's like I don't. It's a personal thing. It's just like as an audio engineer and like broadcaster, it's just like,
Wing Zero, donate $5 and I'll fix the stream. And Dragoon, yeah, like those Jedi. When I did Jedi Fallen Order, I was having like these weird audio issues. Like the audio sounded very weird for no reason, and it was a while. Dragoon, I want to say it was like a week, if maybe even more, before I finally realized that my levels on my mixer had changed at some point. I don't know if Stage stepped on them or what, but some of my gain, I was using too much gain to fix the lower audio instead of just turning up the actual audio. And I don't know why that was happening, but it just switched. But it was just like, it was so irritating. And I was annoyed, but I was glad that my chat was telling me, look, there's a problem with the audio. Something's up. I was just annoyed that I couldn't fix it. And I'd rather it be my fault that, you know, it's more annoying, but I'd rather it be my fault than, oh, my equipment's breaking.
yeah. That's
that,
why
you
when
know-
I do these things, I try to route as much audio as I can through my board instead of letting OBS's mixer handle it, because
Yeah.
I have physical controls and I can see it. Where OBS, I'm kind of like, okay, well, I guess that sounds fine for people watching the stream. There's really no way for me to monitor that, where if everything's through my board, what's in my headphones is what's being broadcast.
Yeah. That's what I do. I monitor my mixer, but sometimes it just doesn't sound the same. And I can't have it up so loud that I can't hear myself think. I have to have it, you know, it's basically just to hear. I monitor my own audio, but it's mostly for any sort of buzzing or anything like that. Like I don't want to hear some really loud. I almost blew my ears out one time. we had what the heck was it that yeah, no, okay, imagine that noise. Now turn it up by like 40.
I can imagine that.
So the audio out of the computer is it's like the mixer is going into the computer, everything's monitored a certain way, like the output of the monitor or the output of the computer was accidentally set to go through the mixer or something like that. So what happened was there was an alert that normally is moderately volume.
Right.
It routed the audio back through the mixer and back to my headphones without any sort of alteration. So it was like at 100%. I threw my headphones off. I had to figure out what it was.
Clark knows that feeling.
Yeah, and for the rest of the stream, I was like panicked that I hadn't fixed it and it was going to happen again. It was so unpleasant.
Hi, Supers.
Oh, that's a shame.
That happens.
Yeah.
Phoenix 567. I am not a speedrunner. This is more like a
Yeah, how long is this going? I want to get energy drinks. I need to jug.
In Phoenix,
I
thanks
really
for the
like
host, by the
you.
way.
I'll joke with you.
And Brandon, I see you lurking there in the voice channel. You better speak up.
Hey, I joined right as I heard Clark mispronounce pterodactyl, so that's all that matters.
Oh my god.
Portugal.
All right, question.
Go.
Grapple beam, where?
Not
Norfair.
In the game.
Yeah, it's in Norfair.
Linky, break the floor in this room.
You can get. Yeah, if you go to the middle of the room, middle of the hallway, you can break the floor and go back down, back the way you came. When you got the power bombs, you go back the way you came.
Oh my god!
You can
okay,
actually.
okay, I know where to go now.
You can actually get the fan tune without it, but do things the right way.
I don't know if I'd recommend Linky do that.
Yeah,
No, I tried doing it before. I cannot do it because shine sparking. Like I can go ahead. I can do shine sparking. All right. It's just actively like holding that spark and just going all the way in. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not that good at that.
You can
So I'm
you
gonna-
can actually get there without shine sparking. It's a little tricky. There's a couple of jumps that you need to make, but it's I don't ever bother. I just shine spark across. But even that's kind of tricky to shine spark there because you gotta charge up in that long hallway where you shot through the floor.
Yeah.
You gotta charge up the spark there.
And there are
pop
like
up-
steps right there to like hinder you from actually.
Yeah, like you gotta charge the spark in. No, what you do is you charge the spark before you hit the steps. So you go the other end,
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
to the
yeah.
other end of the room, charge the spark, go through the room, fire across, and then you can shine spark all the way over. Like it's sort of weird, but you can do it. It's just a pain in the ass, and I don't recommend you try that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go get the grapple beam and fight
Oh,
Meyer.
this is visor. You know what? Let's get visor.
Spread on the scrapple beam.
The scrapple beam. It's only useful in Pennsylvania.
Scrapple was great for Thanksgiving.
Everywhere
Wait,
else, they don't
hold
know what
on.
it is.
Scrapple for Thanksgiving? What?
Yeah,
Scrapple.
that's new to me.
What, did you make
You
a
never
scrapple
had-
turkey?
You never had
Like-
Scrapple?
Not
like
for
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Like Thanksgiving breakfast?
Well, no, Scrapple is the isn't that the I'm thinking of stuffing. Never mind.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Those two are very different, sir.
Oh my god.
Turkey stuffed with scrapple, like Mom used to make, because Mom hated us.
Yeah, because scrapple is that stuff they claim is meat.
Turkey.
That's essentially
way,
the leftover meats
Oh,
blended
combine
together.
those together.
Did you save here? Because you're not in the right place.
Goodbye, world.
So you just got the power bombs, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
you need to keep going down. You need to
I was
go.
just gonna get the visor beams for the memes.
You need to go back to Norfair.
Yeah, you need to go back to Norfair and go grab the grapple beam if you're not comfortable.
You gotta go to
doing
Mayfair
all
to get
jumps.
some scrapple.
You can actually get that. You can get the visor without the grapple. Like you were right there. All you had to do
Yeah,
was.
I don't have enough health.
Well, no, all those waivers. All you had to do was shoot one of them to freeze them and use them on the platform. But it's a giant pain in the ass. It's not worth it. That's why. I know we need content, but come on.
So I think Thanksgiving scrapple is gonna be the raid
But
hashtag.
Greg, visor beam is so
Visor beam.
The Pfizer beam, better than the Moderna beam.
Pfizer. Well, they
I
just
see.
reinstated the Johnson & Johnson visor, so
Well, there's only one beam.
now there's just a warning.
Yes, the visor beam. You shoot it once, you see everything. The colors, man. Holy shit.
5G. Will you show off the crystal spark? I have no idea what that is.
Oh, the crystal flash? No chance. It's stupidly specific to set up.
It's really not that difficult, other than the fact that you have to do it when you have low health. It's just weird.
What is it?
So there's a way.
Have you ever seen Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
No,
I think so.
I watched mainly
You
shows,
do
like,
that.
Yeah, he's not entirely wrong there, actually.
I
it's a-
realized
it's a trick
when I
you
heard
can
that
do.
silence, I'm like, oh, that joke didn't land.
No, it's a trick you can do. It uses up 75 missiles. Is it 75 missiles, 10 super missiles, and 10 power bombs? But technically, you need an extra power bomb, so 11 power bombs. When your health is very low, and I think your reserve tanks have to be empty also. You would okay. I'm looking at a controller to try and figure it out. You hold down, so you go down into the ball. You have to hold down the L and R, and then put it on power bomb and hit the power bomb and keep holding the button. I think those are the buttons that you hold. Keep holding it, and what'll happen is the power bomb will go off. Her suit will sort of create an energy bubble around her, and she'll be floating in the bubble, and that will heal all of her.
okay.
health.
Yeah. That was like shown in like the demo.
Yeah, they showed in the demo.
Kira, and you guys, it shows in the demo, I believe, if you have a completed save file on the game, on the cartridge. If you don't have a save file on the cartridge, it's a different demo that only shows you a few basic things. I think you have to do, like, if you have a completed save file, in the demo, it'll show you the bomb jump. I think it shows you the wall jump, and it shows you the crystal flash.
I'll
But
show
it
you
won't
my
show you
crystal
that.
flash.
And cancel we go.
Whoa! We got breaking.
Killing Metroids by moonlight.
We got some
Blowing
breaking
up
news.
planets by daylight.
So this just in: 5-year-old little Josh is the winner of the Josh fight.
Really?
What?
That's what I see on social.
Oh, I'm
so proud of him.
Oh, good. All the other people now. What are they going to change their name to?
Fabio.
Wait, what Josh fight? Oh,
So it's.
Okay.
Someone want to explain it?
now I got it. I see what it is. Oh,
Like, what is it? Like a bunch of people showed up named Josh to
Yeah,
fight
so
over who
it
has the
started
right
from
to be called
a
Josh.
guy. One guy named Josh added a bunch of other people named Josh to a group chat, saying, "Hello, other Joshes. I'd like to propose a fight. Meet at this coordinates, and we will fight to the death. Winner gets to keep
Oh, here
the
it
name
is.
Josh."
Yeah, here it is.
Yep.
The one true Josh. And he's got like a Burger King crown and a pool noodle.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of fun. I like that.
aww.
That's adorable. What is he wearing? A bulletproof vest? Who are they expecting to show up?
A fight to the
Everybody.
death.
Well,
Josh.
there's one guy dressed as Chewbacca. There's another guy dressed as Spider-Man.
Greg. You know who's going to show up? It's going to be Josh. He's always going to show up.
How did the kid win?
He
Brutality.
was short than everybody else. They forgot to fight him.
He was short. They bit their ankles.
Oh, and I keep getting this ad for this A&E biography about Roddy Piper. I don't have cable, but I got to figure out how to watch this thing because I love that guy.
Is it a part of Discovery Plus?
Huh?
Is
The
A&E
Josh
a part
fight?
of the Discovery Plus thing?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's this promotion it's promoted by A&E Network and but yeah, I love Roddy Piper. Anybody like him? I love that guy.
I don't know who
I
that
don't know
is.
who that is.
I remember
Oh
him.
my god,
He
you guys
turned
are
up.
painful here.
Wrestling, man.
Oh,
That's hurt. He was a wrestler. He was a wrestler back in the 80s and
Yeah, he was a big one, right next to the Sheik, Captain Lou Albano.
yeah. He was the guy
Andre.
that you probably have seen him before. He wrestled with a kilt and a leather jacket. He would wear like a white t-shirt that said
that
Hot
rings a
Rod.
bell.
And then, but he would come out. He would always wear a kilt, and then he would wear like a black leather jacket, and then he had a white T-shirt that said Hot Rod on it. He was the guy in the movie They Live.
He also
Oh,
cameoed in the music video for The Goonies by Cyndi
Oh,
Lauper.
that's right. He did.
All right, time for the scary boss.
Which also had Captain Lou. No, Girls Just Want to Have Fun had Captain Lou.
Yeah, it's because Cyndi Lauper and Lou Albano were
Yeah.
good friends IRL. Hell, they both showed up together in the Super Mario Bros. Super
Yeah.
Show at one point.
I hope
Yeah.
he did. I hope she didn't do drugs because if she did, she would go to hell and she would die before she
You
did.
brought a meth lab to the airport. Smoking marijuana, eating Cheetos, and masturbating.
sounds like a good
So-
Saturday night to me.
Fun fact with this fight, if you do this later and you already have the charged up plasma beam, I think you hit him just once with the plasma beam and he walks all the way back until he falls into the lava.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try that on a future run through.
Yeah. You have to avoid it and then come back later when you've got the charged plasma beam and you hit him once with the charged beam and he just never stops walking back and he just dies.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, it actually, I didn't know it was true until a couple of years ago. I saw somebody do it and I was like, why isn't he like stopping? And they're like, no, it's a weird thing that happens.
And he
I
never stops
admit my
walking, and he
defeat.
never stops walking, and oh, well, that's sad.
She did the Mario. Oh god, she did the Mario. She swung her arms from side to side.
like that.
Oh, Cyndi Lauper. She was good. I think people meme her a lot, but her music was fun. It was very positive music.
What was her other hit?
Well, I don't hear boss music.
There was Girls Just Want to Have Fun. She did the song for the Goonies.
And Barbie
Um,
Girl.
The Goonies are good enough.
She didn't do Barbie Girl.
She didn't do Barbie Girl. That was Aqua.
Oh, that's Aqua.
No, that was Aqua. She also did a song that I didn't know was an original song from her. If you're lost, then you love.
Time After
Oh,
Time.
Time After Time. Yep.
Time After Time.
That's the other one I'm thinking of.
I thought that was a remake. Apparently, that's an original song that she wrote.
No, yeah, she wrote that.
Didn't the Hooters do it
Versions of that
too?
song.
I thought the Hooters did it first.
No. I mean, she did it in the '80s. This is on the.
Well, I think the Hooters did it in the 70s.
Well, she wrote
know.
Time After Time, though.
Oh yeah, True Colors as well. But for Time After Time, there's two versions I like: Cyndi Lauper's original and a cover version by Paul Parker.
Wait, True Colors. That was an original by her, or that was a cover?
It might have been a cover because when I think of True Colors, I think of Phil Collins.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, True Colors was her first.
Did that version land in Napoleon Dynamite? I'm not sure. I only watched Napoleon Dynamite once.
Okay, yeah, Time After Time was written by Cyndi Lauper, and then
I
then
was
the Hooters
surprised.
did a good cover of it. Okay.
I had the album. Like 10 years ago, I had the album, and I remember hearing the song, thinking, "Oh, this is a good cover of that song." And I looked it up because I was on YouTube and I wanted to watch videos and stuff, and there was
In
a
the
thing
80s?
about it, and sure enough, she wrote that song. I'm like, "Oh my god, I didn't know that was actually an original." Phil Collins, best singer. I can't. You know what? That damn song is ruined for me, man. That In the Air Tonight. That song is ruined for me by that stupid deer.
What?
I
You
need a
ever
little
seen
more
that?
detail.
So you're familiar with the song, right? You just who was it that just sung the little drum beat? Danica is standing up to me. So there's a video of a deer in someone's backyard, and they have one of those plastic little like a slide. And the
deer in the house.
The deer gets caught in the slide, and it's like it flails for a second to try and get out.
I'm watching it. Oh my god!
But it sounds like the drum beat. So I can't think of that song. We can't play it here because we'll get in trouble. Can somebody link it? Can somebody link it on YouTube? I can't think of that song and not think of that stupid deer getting
Hang on,
caught
I can throw it on
in
real
the
quick.
toy.
It's on enough to get me in trouble. Give me 1 second.
Yes, I put the link in the chat too. It's the greatest thing ever.
Here, let me just add
You
this.
gotta see it. 'Cause that's the thing. To just hear it is one thing, but you gotta see it.
And it just trots away.
Yeah, and it's so cool about what happened.
All right, here we go.
Also,
There was also the Gorilla one, which
Hang
is
on, I'm gonna play it real
chocolate in
quick.
the UK.
Now I get
Oh yeah, the gorilla playing the drums.
Or just
Oh
talk
my
over it.
God.
That works too.
Yeah, that was
There-
for a chocolate advert here in the UK.
There's another video like that with the same song, but
Yeah.
it's like some kid on a bike crashing into a bunch of trash cans.
Oh
Like
yes.
Rubbermaid trash cans or something.
Hang on, let me play it back real quick. You guys probably won't hear about the stream well.
Man, Grapple Beam sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very awkward.
It's tricky. It's tricky to use. Honestly, you can jump straight up, or you can wall jump off of the side, and then that'll give you. Okay, there you go. If you wall jump off the
There's a
side, it'll
reason
give you a
we
little
never
more
saw the
height.
Grapple Beam again in a 2D game.
Where's the trash can one? Man?
There's a couple of them.
In the trash can.
Air.
Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da.
also in the air tonight
it's
is
this
total.
one.
Grapple Beam, go!
Isn't like in the air tonight one of the songs in Donkey Kong Country 2?
In the
I'm
UK,
serious.
I don't think so.
There's a song that's kind of like it. I need to.
Oh, but Donkey Kong Country 2, Donkey Kong Country 2 in the Bubble Swamp area.
Yeah,
You
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, doesn't that sound like in the air tonight?
know,
Oh,
it does.
Bayou
It
Boogie.
does.
Here's the kid crashing into the trash
That's-
cans.
the thing I don't like about it is that it just stops. It doesn't play it doesn't continue on with the song.
Phil Collins also cameoed in Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories on the PSP, and you actually had to protect him during it in the Air Tonight concert. Otherwise, the rigging above him would crush him to death.
That would
And if you do fail the mission, This little text that pops up. You get kicked out the stadium, and it goes, "Mission failed." He really did feel it in the air tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, here's the trash cans.
no. It wasn't mining Melancholy. It was the swamp area. I'm trying to remember.
Okay, that's it.
All right, let's see if I can do this trick.
Good luck.
Fuck. Hang on, let me try again. Come on! Ow.
What? Oh, you're trying to shine spark across?
There you
The
go.
time, it's very awkward.
Maybe you got to hold left or right on the D-pad.
This one's
Okay,
great.
the problem is it doesn't, like, once you try and do something, it sort of triggers it wrong. The way I figured out how to do it, I was like, it's real strange. I was hitting up, around to forward, right? So think like you do a Hadouken, but start from the top. That's what I was doing, and for some reason that sometimes worked. That usually works for me.
Oh fuck.
Because you need to do the sideways shine spark like 2 or 3 times in a speed run.
Either way, I felt it that night.
In the air?
Yeah, in the air.
Oh lord.
Wind on your face.
I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Or hang on. When in doubt, map it out.
Remember, you're going back to the. You should be able to go back to the wrecked ship by now.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. It's just,
Yep, that's your next target.
and then from there, I get to fight Ridley, and then we get to have good, amazing times. And then Ridley's gonna be nice to me. He's gonna bring us cupcakes, and I don't
mean,
want to die.
I think you're
I
being
mean,
a little optimistic.
You're
buddy.
kind of missed a few steps in the middle there.
Oh, I'm more concentrated on the cupcakes.
What cupcakes?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yo, I want
At least it gives you cupcakes. All you ever did was scream in my face.
Is that a kind of dinosaur?
I want cupcakes. Where's the
I
cupcakes?
know. Linky said cupcakes, so I'm like, you
Oh.
promised me cupcakes.
What a chat's also
Yeah.
talking about the Tarzan soundtrack, and I'm so on board for that.
Oh.
And
Oh,
the
boy.
Brother Bear soundtrack gets overlooked.
brother,
Ben,
man.
should,
Brother Bear
should you
sounds
Pretty good.
Ben, should you share your statistics on Phil Collins and how many languages he did the Tarzan soundtrack in?
It was like, what, 6 languages?
Wait, he basically sung that song 6 times in different languages?
He sang and recorded the entire soundtrack in like 5 different languages. He did in English,
Wow.
Spanish, German, French, and Italian. So that's 5.
And most of these I think you can find on Spotify.
Or
And
YouTube.
instrumental.
And
Or, yeah,
like,
or
it's
YouTube.
legit.
Wait a minute. Fudge! I'm going the wrong way.
It must have been expensive though, because I know Tarzan didn't make as much money as they were hoping.
Happens to the
Yeah.
best of us.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm going the right way. Never mind.
Watch that's like the rare movie where like the soundtrack outsold the movie.
I'm actually looking it up now.
I'm sure that's probably happened at least once or twice in the history of like, movie soundtracks.
It
I
happened
wouldn't
with
be surprised.
The Bodyguard.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Let go, let go, let go.
The Bodyguard is like one of the top 5 selling albums of all time. That's because of the song I Will Always Love You. That thing by Houston. Yeah. So.
And
Ah,
can't sing it too. I don't want to get you banned, so I won't sing it because my singing voice is so good. They'll think you're just playing the song.
Just for so Tarzan made 400 minus 300, about $300 million.
That's
That's
kinda-
not bad. That's not
more
it's
bad.
alright.
not bad, but
For the
considering
90s?
what they usually make, they were probably not happy with it.
Well, I don't know, because like, what did movie like blockbusters in the '90s make? Because like we hear about the big numbers now, but it's also $14 to see a movie now.
14? Where are you going to?
The $14 theater.
Oh, okay.
I don't
It's
know
like-
if you're saying that's expensive or not expensive.
That seems
I mean,
expensive.
over here it's 11 for a ticket, but still.
Like
I'll do-
$10.
I mean, that's not far. Well, the movie ticket prices have like they've scaled somewhat normally because I've always heard that the movie theaters make their money off of the food. That's
course.
why the
Mhm.
food
Yeah,
prices
they do.
have gone up so high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
that-
I'll-
I'll
prices
take a
have
water.
scaled.
All right, that'll be
These-
$7.
Yeah, like if I went back to the only place that has a modern cinema, discounting the triple digits ferry ride to get back over to it. It'd be like the equivalent of like $3 to see any movie I wanted.
Yeah, you'll be
that's
in my
kinda cool.
heart at 19 consecutive weeks at #1 on the adult contemporary chart. Wow.
I
Wait, which
don't
one?
know what prices seem most like out of touch of the outside world. Amusement parks, the movie theater, a mini bar, or an airport.
My left arm. Oh god, that fucked
How
it.
about one that covers? How about one that covers all of them? Disney.
I'm
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what it costs to go to an amusement park. None. What if you ask me what a ticket to get into Disney World or Six Flags or something? I have no idea.
Between like 80 and 150.
No.
Fuck that.
A local or not, or pretty much a regular amusement park is normally in the ballpark of $50 to $60. Disney or Universal, they're normally about $100 a day.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Disney or Universal.
Yeah, they're like
100.
100.
Yeah.
But you said Six Flags in there, and that's not how much
Well,
Six
yeah,
Flags
because
costs.
Six Flags, plus
$6.
Flags, you get the what's it called? The safari stuff, the drive-through safari, which you can do separately, and then we have like Dorney Park. But yeah, I have no idea. I don't have any idea what it costs to go to. I'll be honest, Disney World for $100 is not a bad deal, considering that you can go there once they open and spend the whole day there and not see all of it.
Well, that's why they make it that price though, because like once you're
gotta come
going to
back
be
and
there
see
all
more.
day, you're buying their food, you're buying this, you're buying that.
And you're also staying in the resorts in the area, which Disney owns so many of them as well.
Can we just be amazed
You are.
that like they haven't built an airport on Disney World or Disneyland at this point? I know it's one of the only no-fly zones in the country, which they actually regret now because they can't do drone stuff.
But they
They-
can't do drones.
It's a no-fly zone because they didn't want planes flying over the park and ruining the illusion.
So
Yeah.
sit
And
so
being
get back
a
in
no-fly
your chair,
zone is a pretty big
Tinkerbell.
deal.
Man,
But now
that's,
that they want to do these drone shows, they can't because it's a no-fly zone and you can't fly them.
Yeah. I do think though that Disney also has successfully incorporated itself into the nearby airports anyway to give like transportation and stuff.
Well, actually, no, they're stopping the Disney, whatever they call it, the Magic Express, I think it's called.
Are they?
discontinued
then
it.
that's weird. Oh, that's weird then. Okay, never mind.
I know, because
Safari Adventure.
I think the thing is, though, they stopped doing it just because the pandemic didn't help, of course, but they announced this earlier in 2020, I think, and they was just like, yeah, most people just take Ubers to the airport and whatnot now. Why should we keep sending these buses over?
Interesting.
Capitalism.
So,
Sorry.
Greg, you mentioned a safari thing earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have one around our area when I was little. Must have been a good 20 years at this point. We kind of had to stop that because they had a malfunctioning ride there at the time we were on, and basically we were getting enough G-forces exposed to us. If it had gone any longer for any higher, it would have killed us by crushing the windpipe against the edge of the ride.
God.
Oh, whoa.
Damn.
Hey, the lions! Look at the tigers! Look at the rhinos! Hurry up! Get a look! Monkeys! It was a 10-section safari that showed you every animal in Africa, and the whole thing was like 40 seconds.
Can I interject real quick? Experiment. What was the beam charges I need to have?
For this, just any charge beam will do. Yeah, you can cheese this with using super missiles. If you shoot one at them, then hold the charge beam and then go into a spin attack. It's called the pseudo screw.
That'll
No,
be
You
a
can get you
bit
past the unbeatable waves. At this point, you should have charge, ice, wave, and spazer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anything that's
you
missing
got
is
it right.
plasma.
You have to turn off one of them though, don't you?
Yeah, spazer will turn itself off automatically once you get plasma, because if you have them all activated
No,
at once...
No. To do this fight, there's
I think...
So one of the speedrun strats is that because when you shoot him with the beam, he'll disappear or something. If you turn off,
I think it's ice and spazer.
I think you have to
needs
turn
be
off
turned
ice. Yeah, turn off ice.
Really?
What'll happen is when you shoot him, he'll stay active, and you don't need missiles. You can just shoot him with the beam, and he won't disappear. Like leave the wave and the spazer on, and yeah, you have to leave the wave and the spazer on because there's a way to power bomb him with just the wave and the charge on. But yeah, so now what'll happen is when you shoot him, you can just shoot him with the charge beam, and you should be able to get about 4 shots in before he disappears. You can actually shoot him off screen one of the shots.
Also, totally not the mothership from Zero mission, guys. That's legit, we swear.
Totally not.
So shoot him and then just keep doing it. No. Keep doing it.
Oh, I have to keep doing it?
Just keep shooting.
Yeah, you just keep shooting him.
Turn
See
him
how
back to the
he's
human
still
form.
active?
Shoot it.
Okay.
See how he's still active? If you shoot him with missiles or something, he disappears relatively quickly.
Yeah, and if you do this with missiles, he tries to do this unavoidable attack, but if you just hold the charge beam and then do a spin jump, it can't harm you.
Yeah, you have to use the spin jump. Or the
So now
super
just keep
shoot,
shooting him with that.
technically.
Charge it. No, charge it.
Just spam charge shots, son. You'll be fine.
I gotcha.
See, like right
I
there,
didn't know about this.
right there when he flew off to the left side of the screen, you could have actually gotten another hit by shooting him off screen. It's a real weird fight. This is one of the run killers.
I think it's the one killer.
No, this I hear Ridley. Sometimes people have a hard time with him, but yeah, this is the big one. I would say.
Yeah, Ridley's my run killer personally.
Generally, it can be this dude, but other than that, I don't generally have issues. I'm usually too busy fighting the friggin' Vulture Pikachus because for some reason, even though I'm holding the button against the thing, it won't work. Why the fuck wouldn't you jump up? God damn it.
Do be like that.
Third
I
wave.
got-
So he's gonna open his eye now.
Yep. So I got him a couple times for that one. So next rotation he'll die.
Yeah. So the next rotation. I'm nervous because I usually get here with 3 energy tanks and no reserve tanks.
Oh,
Well, I got-
Chel, we got a badass over here.
Yeah, when you watch like because the good speed runners, they get here first.
Hey,
They do this part first.
No way.
Oh my god, it's if you've ever seen like the high level speed runs, they get here first, and what they do is they use it's so when you have the charge beam and one weapon on, and you have the power bomb selected, there's a special strong attack that you can do with each weapon.
Mhm.
The one that you do with the wave, if you hit them perfectly, it almost kills them instantly. It's like a super fast kill.
I didn't know that. I'll have to check that out.
Never did I.
That,
I'm not...
that's like high level. That's like I've tried to replicate that multiple times and I'm not even close.
See,
It's
I
one of
don't-
those things that has to be frame perfect.
Pretty much, because the way let me see if I find a video for it. The way that the charged wave weapon works is that it's like an X. So it's like these 4 wave orbs that surround you like an X, but they have to hit them perfectly. So you have to be in the exact right spot for all of them to hit them.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah, I don't-
bonkers. I love Super Metroid speedruns. They're so interesting.
Yeah, I don't follow with these. I just generally play the game, and if I find something, I find something. If not, ah well, no skin off my back.
All right. I think we're actually getting close to my percent that I want to have this.
You're next.
Are you
This
actually?
is the gravity suit.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
cool.
I know. I'm just grabbing some super missiles because I'm trying to keep a track of like how many items I have right now, so I don't go over or under. Oh, I don't want to go
If
that
you
way.
need to absolutely check your totals, you can go back to your ship and have a
Yeah.
full refill.
Yeah, I haven't used any missiles besides super missiles, right?
I mean, you can go past there soon anyway if you want to take the faster route to get down to Meridia.
That is true. So we'll check them. But I'm going to do a quick save because I only have like 1 bar of energy, and I broke this.
So Ray in the chat here is a little thing he wrote to us. Hey guys, I've been lurking this whole time, but all this sissy talk has summoned me. In 2011 grad night, we were the last group of seniors in the southern East Coast U.S. to go to Disney World in Florida. I talked to 2 employees at why, and they said that grad nights have 7,000 people. On an average day, they had 45,000 people in the park. So Disney World stopped having grad night because they lost so much money. So that's actually sounds like a pretty cool idea. So I guess the park was just open for people graduating high school and stuff?
That happened in 2010. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
Yeah. It's just that it was very expensive for me to go for Pennsbury, but yeah, at the time. But I'm surprised they don't do that anymore. I didn't realize they didn't. Wow.
Ray literally just told us why.
Yeah, because they only
paying attention.
That's a. There's nothing
It's
more
Clark.
magical to me than like a really nice day and a theme park that's not busy. It's
we
busy
got
enough to where
crazy
it's definitely
levels.
there's still people there and it's not dead, but like it's not busy enough to where you have to wait in line for anything. It's the
When we
best.
graduated,
Oh,
it
my,
was just, hey, here's your certificate saying you're a smartass, now get out.
Also,
Move,
they could have
move,
afforded it, I think. But
Move, 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 move,
All right.
move. Okay. I'm telling these guys to move. Get out of light. Get out of light. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Don't
Come on.
mind.
Alright, Greg, I keep forgetting to ask you, dude, how far are you on Monster Hunter Rise?
Oh, sorry, I was trying to find his video. Monster Hunter Rise. I'm finished the game. Like I'm just waiting for the DLC. I'm going through all the quests. I'm just finishing all the quests just because I'm looking for something to do. My armor is the way I like it. Everything is set up perfectly the way I want it. So I'm basically just finding stuff to do until next week.
Yeah, I finished the game a few days before we started this charity event. I did the whole thing solo like a madman.
Yeah, that's what I did. Everything was through solo. So now I finished all of the high rank hub quests. I have to do all the low rank hub quests, and I think I did all of the village quests.
See, I
how-
got up to HR4 and it was like, hey, there's a story mode. So, oh, right, yeah, we should probably do that. 2 hours later, it was done.
What the fuck?
What have you done?
Don't worry about it.
are you good?
Oh, okay.
Bouncy.
Kia, how was Rathlos? Rathlos pain in my ass. Not the worst monster, but still
like-
kind of a pain.
Chat, I don't even know. Also, I just took a photo of that. Again, this stuff doesn't always just happen. It just always finds me for some reason, because I like to break games, apparently.
And yeah, this
Sorta
week coming up, it's supposed to add like 5 new monsters and some more stories and stuff.
Hello, Bug.
Hi.
So I'm
Okay,
going to
we're
speak
out.
for Clark on here. So we are collecting donations for Extra Life. If you donate a minimum of $5 and you write a tongue twister, Clark will read it.
I did not agree to this.
For the kids,
We all
Clark.
approved.
Did you
Whatever
not
it
see
takes.
the tiny print left in the NDA? Ugh.
Oh.
No one ever reads the tiny print.
Yeah, it's a Eula.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I wrote
Good
it
job,
up.
Link.
It also says Ben's gonna give me $50 every time. So.
No.
I believe
You
that was
can't
in the
profit
tiny
from
print
this.
as well.
Yeah, well,
Also
my
says-
tiny print says you don't get any money.
It's just funny because the tiny print here says I'm entitled to a chicken and 2 pigs. So, hone me up.
Oh, that sounds really good.
And what is that? Because that's from
As
the
a pet
Simpsons.
or for food?
That's from the
That's the
Simpsons.
Simpsons line. Because then he's like, I'm also entitled to
Chicken.
2 lasses of virtue true. Is that what it says?
Bacon.
Move, 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 move.
I don't remember. It's been yonks since the last seen it.
Is that wait,
Chicken.
is that from the monorail episode where Chief Wiggum and Mayor Quimby are going through the laws?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
He's like, this says
Monorail.
that I'm entitled to a
Monorail.
chicken and
Monorail.
2 pigs.
Monorail. Monorail.
And 2 lasses of virtue true.
Oh.
He doesn't know what it means.
I need help.
What happens if you die?
I
Go
die.
back to where you last saved.
Okay.
How?
Use your
You get eaten
auto-
by
Oh, you
worms.
ran out of.
Okay, go to your health. Or go to the start screen, I mean. Oh yeah, you can do that. Oh no, you can't. 'Cause there's a speed boost blocking away.
Speed block,
No,
yeah.
go to the start screen. Go to your stuff. Go to your reserve tank. You can use it. Switch it to manual and hit it.
I can? Manual. Oh.
No. You gotta go. You gotta go to it. Go to go
Okay,
to manual
I got it.
and then hit it. You should have enough health to get up there. If not, you just have to leave and you're stuck.
Go for it.
Or you're not stuck. You can't get the item right now. Just don't fall down the hole.
I'll fall down a hole.
Hold
To a
on.
rabbit hole.
There you go.
All right.
Now you can leave.
Okay.
You don't need the speed boost to leave. You just
All right,
need
guys.
it to get
Bye.
there.
I'm leaving.
See ya.
That's really.
Thanks for streaming Super Metroid.
No problem.
Thanks for playing King's Quest V.
Ah, yes. I love Can.
Is that the PlayStation one?
Why
I
does
hate
it?
it.
PC
why
engine, so PC, CD-ROM,
A
NES.
question. Why does the
Amiga.
space suit looks like a can? Like a random ass can.
I always
your
thought it
energy
looked like
drink.
some kind of like Tesla thing.
No, it looks like
Oh,
like one of those one of those like cans you had to metal can over.
Monorail.
Monorail.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? Not King's Quest. King's Field was a PS1 game that was like a first person knight, like medieval type game where you swing your sword and stuff. It was like Skyrim before Skyrim, and it sucked. Yeah, King's Field. I hated that game. It was so slow and so boring.
Because it made you feel.
That reminds me, because I keep forgetting. You know the Sega Saturn port of Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
Yeah, the best version ever.
Yeah, the translation and improvement patches have come out,
Oh, they did.
and it even has the RAM card supported in now as well.
Crankshaft. Yes, I believe that was a Sierra game. Kingsfield. Yeah, Kingsfield was a precursor to Dark Souls, but Kingsfield was first person, I believe. So Dark Souls is not. Dark Souls is third person. To me, Kingsfield looks more like Skyrim because Skyrim is a first person game.
I mean, that's fair.
Yes, who developed that game again? Todd Howard. He reminds me of.
Oh, no.
Crap! I should have went back to the spaceship because there's a place I need to go. Or no, wait.
No, there's stuff. There was stuff in the spaceship that you could have gotten. I mean, you got what matters the most. So,
we got
you
the
want
can.
a shortcut?
I'm gonna get my energy back.
Oh, okay.
Space, no, they don't come from here. These are the space people.
All right. So we have to go fight Ridley next, do we?
Now we've got to go for Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
So have one of them already.
All right. All right. We got to make some orphans, guys.
Huh?
You killing parents?
Yeah, we got to kill parents so we can make some orphans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, gotta kill parents, mix them over so we can raise money for the kids. Don't
Oh.
push logic.
Yeah, that's why you got to make orphans and then raise money for them.
And remember, you donate $5,
Hi.
Parker, read a tongue
Oh my
twister.
god, it's a pyramid scheme.
Once again, I'd like to remind everybody this is for the Children's Miracle Network. How are you doing, everybody? Hope kids are doing well.
Yep. And by the way,
Oh.
if you guys want to make some donations for kill or save the animals, you guys are more than welcome to because
I thought you were going to say kids.
if you want to
I
murder or
want to
kill
make some donations to kids or animals.
Hey, you're finally awake. That's frugal. That's me when my PlayStation 1 starts working. You're finally awake.
He's in the voice room, Uncle.
Oh, I see him in the chat there.
Hola.
Hello. I see him. I'm responding to his comment in the chat. He didn't say it here, did he? Uh-huh.
You're right.
It's from Software. However, it's the origin of Moonlight Greatsword. Kingsfield was the first game from Software ever made.
Yep. And that's why that sword is in every single game.
It's too bad that first game sucked.
Oh, have to start somewhere.
Yeah. Suck.
I think this is the interview.
I wonder what the greatest first game from a company ever was.
From a company.
Nintendo Mario.
Well, no,
That wasn't their
their
first
first
game.
The first
What
game.
was? Yeah, what was?
Probably Game and Watch, or well, I mean, I
It
guess
would have been one.
a card game, I guess.
I can think
Yeah,
of.
I mean, if you're gonna be
Be
specific,
literal.
it was Hanafuda cards from 1889. But
There was Digital Illusion's first game, which was Pinball Dreams on the Amiga. That was a pretty solid pinball simulator.
He had
What was
Duel Monsters
Treasure's
from
first
Industrial Illusions. Oh, that's Yu-Gi-Oh. Never mind.
All right, it's time to break the tube.
Atari's Pong. Destroy the moon.
I love
Was it the
the
grabby hand? Yeah, Crank. That was a
Crank.
toy more than a game.
I love Insomniac because of Ratchet and Clank, but also was Spyro there first, or did they have one before Spyro?
I think Spyro was first.
Yeah.
Well, at least before Ratchet.
Oh yeah, way before Ratchet, but I'm trying to think if they had something before Spyro.
I hate
love
Ratchet.
I love
I hate
how
Ratchet because it always sounds like rat shit.
That's
I
fair.
can't stand it. Every time I hear
I
rat
can't be
shit
mad
and
at that.
Clank, I'm like, what? The
I
hell
think-
is rat shit and Clank?
I think one of the best like flyby jokes in any game was when Tony Stark called Rocket Raccoon Ratchet.
Hey Ratchet, yeah, he's working on a ship. Oh, Disruptor, yeah. So Spyro was second.
Oh yeah,
Disrupt.
Disrupt. I played that game. That was
Mhm.
not great.
Actually, they had
apparently-
another flyby joke like that in the last episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Someone said Captain Falcon, and I was like, wait, that's someone from
Man, I
F-Zero.
can't watch the finale till Monday.
Disney gives more love to F-Zero than Nintendo does, it sounds like.
Sega's first game was apparently Pachinko.
Sega?
Sega, 1983. Just gives a general. Pachinko was their first game released on the SG 1000.
G1000.
Ah,
Yep.
yes, the Sega Mark One. That was later be evolved into the Mark III/Master System.
Okay, this might be the greatest game ever made, like the greatest first game ever made by a company here. I didn't know this. Apparently, assuming I'm reading the wiki correctly, Gunstar Heroes was Treasure's first game.
One hell of a good start, man.
That's a hell of a good start, man. And that and McDonald's Treasureland Adventure, which is also a very fun game.
I talk about the Studio Treasure.
The game company.
Yeah,
The ones of
They-
Radio Silver.
they made
Gun,
some great
Ikaruga.
games on the GameCube.
Yeah.
They did
Apparently,
Wario World. Great. Yeah.
apparently Gunstar Heroes was their first game.
Wow.
Co-developed with M2, and McDonald's Treasureland Adventure was the same year, but I think they did that themselves.
I just went a circle. God damn it.
They did Dynamite Heady also.
You know,
God,
it's,
what a lineup they have right here. I'm looking at their lineup, and they are unbelievable.
Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster's Bad Dream. I played as a kid. Wario World, Astro Boy.
Oh, a Mega Factor.
Yeah,
That was a
and
good one.
Bleach, Dark Souls. Whatever that is. Apparently, Clorox Bleach had a starring game. No, it's an actual. Wow.
They did Gradius 5. I didn't know they did Gradius 5.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, this is I mean, starting from the top here, I'm looking at Gunstar Heroes, McDonald's Treasureland Adventure, Dynamite Heady, a Yu Yu Hakusho game, Alien Soldier, which is that's a remarkable game, but that game is hard as balls, man. Light Crusader is a great game that doesn't get a lot of attention. Guardian Heroes, Mischief Makers, Silhouette Mirage, which is a great game with annoying audio.
That is one game I need to go back and replay because my first experience with Mischief Makers was not really the best. Maybe because I was playing on not good hardware. But I need to go back and replay it.
Radiant, of course, that was a fantastic game.
Wait.
Radiant Silvergun, Bangayo, Sin and Punishment. If you guys have never played Sin and Punishment, I highly recommend you find a way to play that game because that game's really good. Not very difficult, but still really good.
Well, I just learned something new.
What's that?
So you know Luna Silver Star, the RPG that's on the Sega CD, PS1,
Yeah.
Sega Saturn.
So Silver
Would you
Star's good.
believe one of the composers for that game is the same guy who plays Sega Sanshiro?
No.
Wait.
Hiroshi Fujioka collaborated with Noriyuki Iwadare, who was the main composer, and this dude collaborated with Hiroshi Fujigawa, who we better know as Sega Sanshiro. Or if you're a Kamen Rider fan, one of the OG Kamen Riders.
Is Star's successor any good? I haven't played it. I heard that it's okay. It's just not as good as the original.
Kia asked, how did Treasure go from Gunstar to Wario World? I think that was just Nintendo's call because they liked the name and it kind of fit the branding of the game.
Oh wait, no, this is shortcut. This is shortcut. This is
Well,
shortcut.
well, here's the thing. Gunstar to Wario World, but look at their first two games. I mean, they
Yeah.
went Gunstar to McDonald's Treasureland Adventure.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's true.
that's the same year, and they already were spanning one range to another. And you know what? They did great with both games. I mean, Gunstar's clearly the better game, but McDonald's Treasureland Adventure is actually a pretty fun game.
Speaking
Just,
of Wario
very
World
simple.
on the GameCube, that game actually does have support in it, at least on an SDK level, for all of the N64 controllers, including ones like the mouse and keyboard that were exclusive to the 64 D-Day in Japan.
Which one? Wario World?
For Wario World, yeah. It's even got the
Yeah.
biosensor in there, which is
I didn't even
mental.
know that was Treasure. I had no idea that was.
And it also has Game Boy support. It has its own Game Boy emulator, right, with all the WarioWare games in it. I think.
That doesn't have an emulator. That uses what's called GBA multi-boot. So the idea for there is you hook up a GBA to the GameCube using the link cable. It would then send the data through that cable to run natively on the GBA.
Yeah, that's what
Animal
that
Crossing does it as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Apparently, they had two canceled games.
We're going down the treasure.
Yeah, down the treasure trove.
Yeah.
Gunbeat and Tiny Toon Adventures Defenders of the Universe. There are
Supposed to be on
two canceled
GameCube.
games from them. So fingers crossed at some point we come across, development versions of those.
Like we did with the gold and silver development versions.
Well, there's that Castlevania game for the Dreamcast that just got discovered.
A lot of things have been discovered.
Wow, Tiny Toons on the GameCube? That seems like way past when that show was in the spotlight.
Probably why it was canceled.
I would love to see it.
Gonna buy this.
I love the show.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was an N64 game that got moved to the GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
It is 2002. Tiny Toon Adventures ended in what?
97, I think. It ended before the Animaniacs wrapped up because they went all in on the Animaniacs.
It ended in 1992.
Wow.
So slightly past its time.
10 years passed.
Well, what happened was that show did well, then the Animaniacs just exploded, and they put all the eggs in that basket, which sucks. Because Tiny Toons was great.
He got beaten to death by the Animaniacs. I like Tiny Toons. Tiny Toons was a great cartoon, but Animaniacs just. I think Animaniacs did a better job of being more for everybody. Tiny Toons felt like it was for kids.
Get enough jump height to just grapple beam up there if you need to.
Yeah, you can get enough jump height to do that. You can actually,
you know what? Fuck it. Just did it.
There you go.
Wow.
I really didn't like what I watched. Ranges. Tiny Toons was there were a lot of characters in Tiny Toons, so there was a lot of. It was like a variety of shorts. Very classic Looney Tunes. Some characters hit and some characters didn't. I know.
Look at you, Elmira.
Yeah, Elmira. Was Elmira? No, Elmira was the one that liked Max, right?
I want to hunt the puppy. Love the puppy, and
I hated the Buttons and Mindy, the dog that was.
No, well, that's an Animaniac short.
There was that anime. Okay, I'm getting it.
Yeah, Tiny Toons was pretty much like Looney Tunes: The Next Generation as far as the characters went.
Okay.
And Elmira was a part of that
cast.
cast.
Animaniacs.
Then some absolute imbecile at Fox decided, hey, you know how that Pinky and the Brain show is pretty great? Let's throw that awful character from Tiny Toons in and cancel Pinky and the Brain.
Ugh.
Oh god, that show is horrible.
Wow.
What about the Tiny Toon Super
The
Nintendo?
writers hated it, the actors hated it, pretty much everyone associated with that show hated it.
Yeah, it was Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain.
Yeah, Fifi Le Fume. I mean, even Pepe Le Pew. If you want to, if you want to talk about not aging well, Pepe Le Pew didn't age well either.
Oh my god, Fifi Le Fume. That's such a great way to twist a name, though.
Yeah, he got cut from the Space Jam movie because of that.
Pepe
got canceled. Yeah.
But then they keep the guys from Clockwork Orange in there.
Yeah, they kept the guys from Clockwork Orange in there. But I looked into the Tiny Toons Adventures game. Apparently, it even got an ESRB rating, so apparently it was complete. So it just never went released.
There might be a version of it out there. That'd be a great find.
A game I played on Twitch earlier this year was the Sega Genesis game, Buster's Hidden Treasure. It's essentially kind of like a Sonic copycat game, but it's actually really fun, and the music is really good in it.
Interesting.
I have the Super Nintendo one, Bust Loose.
Yeah, I think that's
I
it.
don't know if I have the Genesis one.
Yeah, Genesis one was one of my favorites growing up, and I still like playing it. It has its moments where it's really fucking hard, but
I love you just emphasize fucking so hard on that point.
Fucking hard.
It's funny because we let that kind of difficulty slide in certain kinds of games, but when it comes to like a Tiny Toons game, if it's like Lion King, Lion King, we were talking yesterday about it. Like there are segments in the Lion King game that are obnoxiously difficult, but in other games we'd be like, oh, okay, this game is quite the challenge, but you're not expecting it when you play the Lion King, so you're just pissed off to no end.
I would say it's difficult at some points in the way where it's like you gotta practice. I don't mind that. But there's one point though. See, pretty much the way it works is when you get a game over, you can just resume the game and pick up at the level you left off at. But in the last world, it takes you back to the first stage in that world instead of the stage you were on in that world. There's only 3 stages in that world, but they're hard. So if you die, you gotta go back and do all the stages again in that world. It sucks.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is old school. The old school way. If you don't
if you
do
want
it,
it to be worse, there's the Amiga version.
Did that even have?
Saving? Hell no, it's a floppy disk.
Oh yeah.
And it was multi-disc. Oh no, it's going to even get worse. Guess what kind of controller you would have to use?
Phone pad.
Please don't tell me it's like an arcade stick.
Worse than that.
Steering wheel.
Worse?
Worse.
Ridley just
was it-
donated $10.
Oh, go ahead.
Ridley donated another $10. So commentators right. Ridley loved making orphans. Ridley now want to make more kill animals for Ridley.
Well,
Oh man.
And so it begins.
But controls mouse and keyboard.
Nope, worse than that. That would have been preferable.
That would have been preferable. I can't imagine what it is.
Quap.
Atari 2600 joystick.
God.
Okay, I didn't hate the Atari. If
For
you
a
had a good
platformer?
if you had a good joystick that worked properly, the Atari 2600 wasn't that bad. I guess for a platform, it was kind of awful. There was a lot of limited range of motion there.
You see, Trios here in the chat jokes about a TV remote, but if you have like a smart Sony TV with Android TV in it, you actually can put games on it and play it with like the television remote control. I threw Sonic 2, the HD remaster on the TV, and I actually got through a couple of levels just playing with like the D-pad on the television remote through IR. But you can only hit one button at a time.
What was the first? Was it the first CDI that had like controller that looked like a remote?
Yes.
No, that was the first original model. I've got the
Yeah.
CDI 450 model, which was like the console-like one that came with the spoon.
Oh, it did? Oh man.
I have the spoon. That thing is unusable.
That's what I always hear. And it's so bad. Was it worse than the Intellivision controller?
It's worse than that thing.
The Model 1 Intellivision controller?
Or it's just like a
hated that
television,
controller.
or I mean a telephone dial.
Yeah, it was so terrible, man. Like, what kind of quality control was not happening at these
Well,
companies?
you
that
think
these
that's
controllers
bad? You
got
should
out?
try the cheaper rotary version they had.
I mean, Greg, it could have been worse.
Oh my god, I'd want to try it.
I mean, it could have been worse, Greg. It could have been the Coleco Adam. You know, the
yeah.
console/computer where the power supply for the whole thing was kept in the printer.
Well, what was it the 5200 where the power supply had
was
to
also
be,
the
like,
RF
routed
adapter
through the RF?
The first model of the 5200,
The,
yes.
the first model 5200, the power plug was
an RF
plugged
1.1
into
jack, yeah.
it plugged into the RF unit, and then when that plugged to the system, that was how the system got its power or something.
And was that also the one that had like the power brick that was the size of like an actual brick?
Yep.
It was pretty big. Yeah, I would have to crack mine out, but I don't even know if mine works, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I think
Mine
Classic
still
Game Room
works.
showed it off. He did a video about the Sega Power.
Hey, Linky, you did it sideways. I mean, you didn't need to, but
I'm so proud of you.
you know you don't have to
It's
shine spark, right?
There you go.
Why are you doing that? You don't have to do that.
Those snails, man. Those snails.
I mean, did you get the power or super missiles here that need to be shot?
Yeah, he got them.
Okay.
He got them.
Yeah, he snacked him.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
guess
just-
that's one way to do this room.
if you charge run and then just jump, you can usually get up there, and I think you just need to do like a single wall jump. You don't need to actually use shine spark to get up there.
I know, but I'm lazy.
Yeah, you're lazy, so you did it the harder way.
Exactly.
Oh, worse than the original 360. No, the 361 was bigger.
Greg, don't be a show off. Hey, look, we're trying to get him through the game here.
Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, the 360 one was bigger, but the Atari one was meant to be plugged into the wall like a Sega brick, but it was 3 times the size of a Sega brick.
Yep.
Hey, everybody.
At least with the 2-port models, it just has a normal connector going out of it, so the brick sits halfway. However, there's one problem though: the 2-port models can't run all the games.
Oops.
Not because it's missing controllers, it's because the BIOS chip that's included with it has some compatibility issues. So the only way to fix that is to swap back over with the 4-port model.
Yeah,
Which I
Classic
have to
Game
do.
Room did a video like way back in the day, about the Sega Power Strip, which was essentially something Sega made so it was easier to plug in all the accessories without like taking up a power strip.
The Tower of Power.
But Mark shows off the Atari 5200 power supply, which absolutely dwarfs all the other power supplies that are plugged into this thing. It's insane how big this power supply is.
God bless.
There is a power adapter you can get now for your Sega Genesis setup that just runs the CD, the main Genesis model, and the 32X all on one unit. It's a triad or something or other. If you can get your mitts on it, go for it. It'll make your life so much easier.
Yeah, My Life in Gaming did a video about that.
Do they do that for the Jaguar with the CD?
I don't know. I would have to ask Firebrandex about that.
Because that requires, it's the same power plug, I believe, but you need two of them. The CD requires its own separate power supply, and it's irritating. I don't even know if my Jaguar CD works because I don't have a second power supply.
Hey, Derek. By Derek.
Hey, Derek Raid.
Derek.
Whoa, thank you.
I guess the fool. Did someone?
Oh, what did I get to do this time?
I think someone started the answer. God bless your soul. You're gonna need it.
That's the.
Hi everybody from Derek's stream. What's going on? Welcome to what are we calling this? Metroid United for Extra Life. This is a charity event that benefits the Children's Miracle Network. So we're going to be playing Metroid games. Well, a Metroid game today, and then tomorrow at 2 p.m. I believe.
Yep.
There's going to be a fusion race between John and Trav Guy. And then after that, John's going to play Metroid Prime 1. So if you're here, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for hanging out. Feel free to go ahead and click that donate button and, drop a couple of bucks. Every little bit helps. And if you can't, then be sure to just retweet the whole thing on Twitter and let everybody know. Maybe we can get some more people in here and hang out for a little bit.
This is my stream, Uncle. No,
RC,
I appreciate it.
Good thing you know what this event is called. Yeah, because I've been talking for the last couple of days. I'm always really bad with these events. I never know what the hell's going on. I just show up and talk shit for like 4 hours.
It's great.
So I actually remember the name of it after looking at it on the screen.
Yes, hello. Welcome to Metroid United. Yes, that's the correct one. What you mean the card upside down?
He didn't know what it was, not that he doesn't know how to read.
Look, I don't know. He could be bloody Kid Icarus for all I know.
That's fair.
No, I
like the idea of Greg walking into like some kind of corporate meeting or whatever, and being like, just talking for a while. Everyone's agreeing, nodding their heads, and he's like, "All right, what is this place?"
I leave, and they're all like, "Who the hell was that? That guy doesn't even work here." Yeah. There was a years ago. There was a real good interview with, I think it was Kelly Ripa. And this is at the time where she was doing like the morning show, and she had her own things going. Like she had like 5 or 6 different shows that she was doing.
All right, guys, let's make some orphans.
And they were talking about they talked to her about like how do you balance all of it. And you know what happens whenever you get these people, these actors and stuff that they do that, they talk about, well, it's very difficult, but you gotta find the right balance of this and that. I think it was Kelly Ripa. She flat out was like, "Oh, I just kind of show up. Like I show up, I sit in a chair for an hour while they do my makeup. I'm on camera for a little while, and then I just go to the next thing. Like half the time, I'm not even sure exactly what's going on." I was like, you know what? I kind of respect it. Don't try and sell yourself as this super hardworking. Like that's how I am. Like. Oh, Greg, you're doing charity event. That's good. Yeah, they all set it up. I just sit here and talk.
But I'm just here to sit here, chat bubbles, and eat the popcorn.
Yeah, I just play fart sounds on the radio.
And based on something I read earlier, I believe I was promised some sort of coloring book.
Yeah, where is our free coloring book?
I want my.
No, I get the coloring book.
Well, you're gonna have to cut a page out for each of us and then mail it.
Hey, I will happily scan it in if you guys really want some.
Scan? No, we want the original thing, not a scan.
It'll be a PDF. Don't worry.
What are
PDF?
What are the pictures? What are the pictures in the coloring book? I'm almost afraid to ask.
Naked ponies. I don't know.
Aren't most ponies naked?
I mean, they're shaved.
Oh, okay. We won't go any further.
Anyway, though, for
Personality is
those who are new to this channel, because you got in a few raids, I will tell you what we normally do. So a couple times throughout the week, Chris Clark and I, we do Pokemon adventures. We just wrapped up our randomized playthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold, and now we're going to be going into a Pokemon Emerald 386 run. So we'll be catching every Pokemon in a modified ROM with everything in it. That starts Tuesday at 8 o'clock, and then I will be announcing my new stream schedule in about a week or two. Now that school's over, I can stream every day. Maybe I'll be good enough to become partner.
Are you gonna bother with the spring ball, son, or are we skipping it?
We got to. It is a vital part of Samus's arsenal. Is the spring ball.
The spring ball. The spring ball that I did not know how to get for years, because I would walk into that room and kill that monster and then couldn't figure out how to get through the wall.
So I usually just wait and observe something before I'll do anything.
Yeah, I would just walk in and shoot it, and then I'm stuck, not knowing how to get through it.
Greg's one of those types of people who's just like all guns ablazing, and then all of a sudden, all right, I'm here to ask questions now.
Yeah, I shoot first and forget to ask questions.
And to get caught up on followers, we have Nebula Space Invader, Solar Blade X.
Hey, Nebula.
Oh, I already did those. Ultra Pyrus Brawler, Daniel Joseph Davies, Rayleigh EX, Keyblade Edge Master 89, Boo Scary Helicopter. I like that name.
Blue Scary Helicopter.
No, Boo Scary Helicopter.
Oh, okay.
Kajoho and Raptor 4196. I welcome all of you. Thank you for stopping by. If you have your Amazon Prime Twitch subscription, I would appreciate it. And I will pass that along to myself because I like money.
I remember to also leave.
I like money.
I would say I would pass it along to Extra Life, but I'm probably not going to hit that threshold to get a payment for like a few months. So I don't want to make that promise and have them hold my money for too long.
And if you could be a star and just leave the 16-digit number plus the 3 on the back, that'd
Indeed.
be great.
Yes.
Don't forget your expiration date.
Yeah, need that. And your billing zip code.
Oh, and don't forget the social.
Yeah, they're starting to
And
check for the zip codes.
I'm starting one of those new apps that's like, tell us about you, and we'll put your information, and we'll tell you all about like who you're gonna marry and stuff. It goes by your social security number.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's like, what does your social security number say about you? If you enter it here, we'll tell you that your future's not looking very good.
I don't know why Manila found that funny. Just Sam's just running back and forth in the sand. Like
I wonder if any couples ever wound up together.
That's Samus right there. She's just having she's so stressed out. This is her like relaxation. So she's just going back and forth.
I wonder.
Hey, we all unwind in our own ways.
I wonder if any couple that wound up together ever wound up having like adjacent social security numbers.
Where am I?
That'd be kind of interesting.
Need to head left and up some.
Like I'm 6'4". Like I'm my number's 6'4". Like I'm 6'5".
It's alright.
Sam,
The big
celebrate
green thing
your
can't harm you anymore.
We celebrate the failed pilot of Blow Up Dolls.
How did I do that perfectly like that? Oh my god.
Smile and
Hey,
nod.
look at that! Look at you, you pro.
God
Pro
damn!
strats. MLG.
Yeah.
Like, consider me impressed. Holy shit!
How doing cool things.
Oh, and down you go.
Now,
How
hey,
does
do
a
it
funny
again.
thing like that.
No. Yeah, Lois, baby.
Hey, Lois.
Yes.
You're Lois?
Yes, Peter. I'm your wife.
Yes, Peter. I'm your brother. I'm your husband.
Why did it
Everyone
suddenly
leave.
sound like
I
that
have to
teacher
poop.
from Jimmy Neutron?
This is the 80th time you showed off Ultraman or
Ultra-Lord.
This is like hour 15 of the 24-hour stream.
I think one of my favorite lines in Jimmy Neutron is when she goes, I've been teaching for 70 years. And it's like, so you're 92 years old and still teaching? Like, respect.
You gotta work, right?
Everyone leave. I have to poop.
Now!
I am surprised
Alright,
that's like the only
Licky.
Family Guy thing I have isolated.
No charge shots.
You can't use charge shots. It's I find that to be the dumbest little thing about this game.
You can't like charge off these guys.
Wow, they
these-
jump fast.
For these
Holy
guys in
shit.
particular, you can't charge beam shoot them. It just has to be the regular plasma beam. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Also, pay no attention to the ones that are zipping across the room at 88
Yeah, what
miles
the
an hour.
fuck was that?
Yeah, that was like
Yo, he's a jumping boy.
they were all coked out of their minds. Cherry Coke. Or
Yeah.
Coke with lime.
Yeah, all this Pepsi's out of my mind.
You.
I hear in this game, if you have a very specific setup and then drop a power bomb, you get free Crystal Pepsi. Wait, am I misremembering that?
You're an absurd proposition.
No. You're remembering it correctly. Like he plays games on autopilot.
I mean,
You know
don't we
what?
all?
Hang on. Let me just load up a tool assisted speedrun of this game because it is just beyond crazy how they
Wow,
do the game.
Winky, you play real good.
So, okay, class, turn to page 69 of your Metroid textbook. And then it's just on the page, it just says nice.
Nice.
Nice, but don't
the lesson actually starts on page 70.
Okay, class, turn to page 69. Now that you've had your compliment of the day, please turn to page 70 where we'll discuss the quantum entanglements on how to get the space-time beam to do a new game plus.
Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. Shit.
You're going
Yep.
towards the wreck ship. You need to double back on yourself and go.
I mean, I
back
guess
on
that
the-
is
going-
a way out,
You
actually.
can go and get more items if you want to do that.
I mean, that'd be nice, but the problem
It's
is there's
not.
no items on that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. There isn't.
We have to get the most valuable item in this game.
Screw that.
The credit card?
No, the
The credit card. This isn't Kid Icarus.
it was me all along, Linky. All right, grab me.
I'll have to play the
Huh?
Famicom disc version of the visual at some point, because apparently you can use the microphone on the second controller to haggle the prices.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? That's kind of cool. Okay. When'd you...
I don't know
Where?
how it's going to handle English, but first time for everything.
Experiment.
If we
Where-
were going to hear you in your house shouting Japanese words, trying to get it to work.
Do you know where the spring ball is again?
You need to take the elevator shaft to the northwest of where you are now. So go through the door, take the door on the left, that'll take you down to the lower area. Once you're down there, take a right.
Did you get all that?
So go left. Okay. got it.
All right, so it's the corridor down there that's not...
Pink.
Yeah, the blue corridor down there.
So you
Is it
see
towards
that?
the end of that?
Yeah. So you see that
Oh,
one
yeah.
little block of blue that's like northwest on where you are right now? Head towards that.
Okay.
That'll take you down there. Because Meridian is kind of splitting off by this thing.
Yeah, I was never a real big fan of this area.
Uh,
I don't hate it. I
All
just, for some reason...
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. And we just got Mario'd. Okay, now I know where to go.
All right, hey Greg.
Yo.
I'm sure you've probably talked about this story before, but I just wanted to ask: do you have any interesting recollections when Super Metroid was first released?
Yeah, I have my story of going to get it. I remember I went with my father. We went to Kitty City, or it was either Kitty City, Kitty as in children.
Yeah, I know. I got
It was
aw,
either
I thought
Kitty
this was
City
a
or
city
Toys
called
R Us.
Cats.
Yeah, no. Well, thank you for saying cats. Most people assume something much worse.
yeah.
Kitty,
I remember-
kitty. Do
and I
you
remember we
want
got
to
it, and I
pet
was-
the kitty? Yes, I want to pet the kitty. Pet, pet, pet. Look, everybody, I'm petting the kitty.
I like this part. So I remember we went and we got it, and we left, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play it. So I opened it up in the car, and I'm looking through the instructions. I'm looking at the monsters and stuff, and I'm so hyped to play it. And we had to go and run and do like other errands.
Oh,
So I don't know what the hell he had to do. All I remember is he was at a window or he was waiting in line, and I'm sitting in the chair, very much enjoying my Super Metroid manual. And all I'm thinking is, what the hell are we doing? I want to go home. I want to go home and play my game, and you are killing this for me. But yeah, I got home and then I played it, and went. I don't know how long it took me to finish. I just remember being super excited when I finally did, and when I beat it, that was the first time I saw the extra demo play where it had like the crystal flash and stuff. And
interesting.
I was like, oh, I got to figure out how to do this. There's so much stuff I want to do. I didn't play it again automatically.
You got to jump on first, son.
Yeah, but I did play. I did play this a lot. You know, I had all of the items. I learned where all the items are. I did 100% runs, and you know, you get faster and faster. But yeah, I love Metroid, so I was always just like, I was pumped when it was coming out, and when it finally came out, I was just so excited to finally be playing it. God knows we waited for another game for a while.
Let me think. For us, this turns up with a load of other late 94, 95 Super Nintendo games. So it's just, all right, get these dumped. They might have SRAM checks. Can you try and find a way to defeat them for us? Thanks. Bear in mind, I was barely maybe even 5-6 years old at the time.
By the way, Greg, I will leave you to your hand. Should I kill him or should I let him live?
This is let him live. Let him live. He's doing the Lord's work here, so let him go.
Yeah, you know what?
Fusion was first.
But yeah, cool. Good job.
We love lived in memory. So moving on. Sorry, Greg.
Did you? Oh, what'd you do? No,
He was in the way. I'm sorry.
No, he wasn't in the way. That's what. In the way is what gangsters say when they want an excuse to kill people.
Cause
He was in the way.
In my way.
He was there first. You were in his way.
I mean, Greg, in the grand scheme of things, it would have been dead anyway about an hour or so.
Well, yeah. Don't tell him that. That was always kind of a pet peeve of mine.
He lives.
That was always kind of a pet peeve of mine for this game. Like, we make a big deal out of we have to save the runny thing and the little jumpy guys, and there was literally like a family of turtles in a room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's in this area.
And that thing right there, and we just don't even care. Like, there was literally a family of turtles, like a mama turtle and a bunch of babies, and they are dead.
All for galactic peace. Anyway, kill them.
Okay, Adam.
Is this what it's like to make orphans? I see why Ridley enjoys it so much.
Just remember,
I'm sure you've been asked a lot to tell that story, Greg, but I appreciate it.
The baby Drakens. Oh, yeah. I mean, they had it coming. Their mom was a bitch.
You hear that, Billy? You're an orphan because your mom was a bitch.
Did you see that thing about the little baby dragons, the dragons, that the pattern they move in is like a Easter egg?
It's a what? Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's an Easter egg. The pattern that they move in is writing like the guy's name or something.
What, Hiragana?
Oh wait, wasn't it
Hold
like
on.
the name of their fiance or something like that? I want to say it had like
links was the one you needed to jump under.
Easter egg.
That's where the crabs come from. It's the hole.
A wonderful Easter egg in Super Metroid. This was 2.5 years ago. New transit. Actually, before the fight with Dragon, this is from Yasuhiko Fujii, who started out at Intelligent Systems and moved over to Nintendo to work on Super Metroid. It says before the fight with Dragon, the boss of Meridia, there's a group of Evir enemies that do a little dance. Their movement actually traces out the letters of a phrase in English, Keiko love. Keiko love? Keiko love. Keiko was the name of a girl I was dating at the time. I was busy with work all the time and couldn't see her much. So at night, while everyone at the office was sleeping, I stole a moment and snuck that code in.
Nice.
So they do a little dance and make a little love when they get down tonight?
Well, they die. Well, they die with their mom later.
Okay, so
go down to the bottom as you can, take the speed booster room through, and it'll be the fastest way for you.
Yeah, that's basically what that room was built for. I feel like Super Metroid was one of the first games I played that was designed for you to go backtrack. Very clearly, there were areas that were meant for you to come back with more power-ups later to get through faster.
Get down tonight.
Not here, not here.
I mean, it works.
Oh yeah, it'll work. That's right. So, damn it, Greg, stop. Let him go the long way.
God, Greg, you're such a backseat.
I know.
Take the long way home. Take the long way home.
To the
place.
Good song.
Take me home.
Take me home.
Straight right.
Take me home.
Lower Norfair.
Mountain Mom.
Planet Erebus.
North Kensington.
Soon to be called. For sale, empty lot.
Or as we call it, Alderaan 2.
Ow.
Older,
Ow.
harder.
Ow. 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 Leaky! I'm jumping. I'm jumping. I missed too much ID.
I mean, you got space jump and grapple beam and.
That sounds like a lot of work. I'm just gonna run through it. I'm like one of those times I'm like, you know what? I have the tools to do this one, but I can just walk over it. All right, time to go into lava.
See, I always, because this doesn't hurt you, but there's lava that does. So I always thought this is just like hot water.
Was there an item in this room?
Water and
Nah, there's
water,
nothing in
water
there.
and water.
Water and water and water, water and water and water, water and water and water.
I mean, at least this actually looks like a liquid. This wasn't the original Metroid where all the lava looked like goddamn sandpaper.
What the fuck am I
This sort of
using 30
static
gigs of
image.
RAM on?
You know what else did that? Kid Icarus. The liquid in Kid Icarus was just a texture you could walk through.
Doing that. Thank you.
Super Mario Bros. 1 with the water.
Oh,
And
yeah,
lava. Because it was just the same palette swapped.
Yeah, where's Johnny when I need him?
Was the water a palette swap of what?
The lava.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
It's the same graphic, they just changed one color in the CHR.
And
data.
they did that with the clouds and the bushes, right?
Yep.
Link, just don't wall jump. Just
Yeah, I
keep
can't
going.
walk up. If I keep going, then I'll lose my momentum. Plus, I
Say
get hit by
space
the...
jump. Just keep space jumping.
I can't space jump because the
Don't freeze them.
But he falls out in hot water.
All right, I'm in. Ridley, you board me. Thank you.
He's in.
You can't say that without your hacker voice on.
I'm in. I'm in. Colonel.
Colonel. Put it in me.
OG Metroid glitched on me, so the liquid looked like milk. I mean, I wouldn't want to be trapped in milk either. So
I mean, it happens.
That's a way to go. Drown in milk.
It happens by design when you kill Mother Brain because it shares the palette with her. So when she dies and turns, solid white, so does the lava in the room.
Oh, that's right. It does do that. I I never really understood that.
It's just because it shares the same palette. It's a common trick back then. It's like most of the Sonic 1 graphics were all designed around Sonic's palette and its limitations.
Oh, okay. I remember that for Legend of Zelda 1, when you remember how you would kill the enemies and sometimes the little stopwatch would appear?
Yep.
And you grab the stopwatch. The stopwatch would flash with your palette. So if you hit select to pause the game on that screen, the color palette between you and the stopwatch were always the same.
Just resource limitations of the time.
Yeah, I mean it's a great trick. It's a great little series of tricks. These are, without these tricks, they would have never kept going until we have what we have today. There we go. Good fight. Good fight. I haven't seen it in forever.
Okay, now you need to hold the specific button combo before you go through the door so you can get items you aren't supposed to have at this point.
Excuse me?
For some weird reason in this game, if you hold a certain button combination as you go through that door, your items get swapped around to like a debug test value. Probably when they were testing the game. I'm trying to see if I remember what it was, because I remember it was on it somewhere.
Man, I wish Johnny was here just so I could hear his reaction to me having 81 tabs open in Chrome.
How many of you got open?
81.
That's it? Casual.
Yeah, I have 30 out of 32 gigs of RAM used up right now. Might need to clean
Linky, I
that
don't
up
know if you
soon.
realize what happened there.
Linky, he dodges them.
He throws your super missiles back at you, and he dodges the regular missiles. You have to use the plasma beam.
Yeah, but he holds those one super missiles, but you can like pound them up with more super missiles.
Still hit him with super missiles, but it's.
Yeah, there's a debug mode that needs a pro-action replay.
I like the link you
it's
just
even got a
like-
palette viewer. Where is it?
There we go.
Here we go. The Golden Chorizo debug cheat. This wasn't found until 2010. Open the
so
door
crazy.
to Golden Chorizo's boss room. He should still be alive. Hold A, B, X, and Y, and then enter. Keep these buttons held until the room finishes loading. There is a catch, however. Once you let go of the fire button, the game will freeze due to 2 of the beams being incompatible. So basically, murder beam is set. So you
There
can,
it is.
as such, you can enter this room while in morph ball mode to avoid freezing the game. This will reset your inventory to 700 energy, 300 reserve, 100 missiles, 20 super, 20 power bombs, all beams equipped, and all items except the screw attack.
What were you saying, Trav?
Did you just bomb jump with the power bomb?
Yes, I did.
Unfortunately, those tabs
I
for
guess.
Twitter.
I mean, I guess that's useful if you get here with low items.
Yeah, but
and,
bombs are free.
and those numbers are higher than what you have, because otherwise you get here and that's a significant.
You're screwed.
Yeah, you're kind of messing yourself up there.
You're screwed though if you're trying to go for 100% though.
Well, you're
able to-
screwed because how many missiles was it?
230 you get, and this sets it to 100.
Okay, so
Like,
that's still
as
enough.
as your absolute cap.
Yeah, that's still enough. Because you need, you can't beat the game without 40 missiles, I think. I
Wait,
think
you
it's
can't?
something like, yeah. So you have to use missiles to kill Mother Brain. And if you Zebetite skip, you don't need to use any missiles on the Zebetites, but you need missiles to kill Mother Brain, because then you can use the charged plasma beam to kill when she like grows into the big chicken.
Huh?
But
That's the description.
yeah, you have to have I want to say it's 40 missiles total to beat the game. That's why even on a low percent, like any percent speed run, they have to get certain missile power-ups because you need some.
That's Poltra we're talking about, right? When we said big chicken.
The big chicken brain.
Poltra!
Oh, I like that chicken brain. I'm going for that.
So you just hear so it comes to the big like music, and all you hear is like chicken fight music with like random samples and whatnot.
Bark, 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 bark,
Chicken.
Oh, I kind of like that. I like that chicken beat right there. Bark, 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 Oh man, chicken Metroid music. This is it. This is we've peaked as a society.
And so this is how the human race.
I want to hear
ends.
the
Chickens.
escape theme like that.
Bark, 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 bark.
Wait a minute, wait, there's a save point up there, isn't there?
I don't know. I never used it.
I don't
know. I wish I could help you more, but I haven't run this game regularly in so long. I'm confused.
You're fine.
I don't think you will need to go down that way towards Ridley. There's an energy.
I mean,
tank
no,
in this room.
down is the way to go. Actually, if you kill, hold on, kill that. Yeah,
There's an energy tank
Oh.
down there.
Yeah.
Power bomb.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
I didn't know you could use a power bomb on that guy.
I
do, because again, I don't want to waste my missiles.
New genre, chicken wave. It's like real mellow music, but it's all chicken noises.
God. What if we mix this with some ASMR?
Bark.
No, I don't like this. I want to go back.
How did we default to this?
Father, I do not want to become human anymore. I want to become chicken.
Go back. I want to be chicken.
I want to be chicken.
Chicken.
Oh wait, here we go. This is
Now,
real chicken
chew through my
ASMR.
ball
You ready?
sack.
Linky, just screw attack.
Oh yeah, screw attack. There it is. Who's tapping their mic?
Not me.
That damn chicken again.
That's a chicken ASMR. That's all it's gonna. Wait, it's not gonna make a bunch of noises. It's just gonna peck the mic.
You know, unless it's like 6 in the morning.
KFC ASMR.
Hello,
We do.
listeners, and welcome back to KFC FM.
What's going on, everybody? We do chicken right.
Have you guys seen that Thanos ASMR where he's on his lunch break?
Oh.
No.
It's
I'm almost
Thanos
afraid,
eating KFC and telling you about his plan. And the only reason I give a shit is because at the end he's like, and that's why I gotta break your neck.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Screw Tech is the thing I own now.
Yeah, I can see
Not gonna say
Thanos
the
being
next
like, we live in a world of limited resources. Goes into KFC and gets like one of those mule bowls. It's like, there's actually enough food now.
The KFC daring game? No, I'm
dating.
dating game.
KFC dating.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
simulator or something. Oh, I know.
What
Have
was
you,
what?
done have you seen the KFC Final Fantasy raid?
No.
Tell me the man's name that starts with the letter K.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Keith.
It's a bad name.
But no, I want to say it's in China. They have their KFC had a tie-in raid, quote unquote, with KFC, where you just have to eat a bunch of items in one sitting, and if you win, you get an exclusive Final Fantasy 14 item.
Oh, if you win, you
yeah.
end up throwing up too.
Hit me! If you throw up or go to the bathroom, they refill your food.
So you throw up again. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, yeah.
This is fun.
I hate this room.
This room is so it's easy when you know what to do.
In a hospital
That's what
visit.
Is there a way to bait them into doing their gold attack?
Yes. Yeah. So run past him when he flips. Run past the other way, but don't off-screen him. And then what you can do is he'll fly kick towards you. You can actually jump and then shoot down with the charge blast, and you can actually kill them in one shot. You can kill each one of them in one shot. So go past them. He's gonna somersault towards you, and then go back the other way, and go back, but don't off-screen him. See that? Like when you went back, he sort of jumped at you. You can jump and shoot down. You can actually hit them on the head and kill them easily. There, right there.
Oh, okay. I still suck.
So he should. So yeah. So go past him. He's gonna somersault towards you. Go back the other way, and there you go.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Why did I hear But I'm not the only one who hears that, right?
Well, did
Yeah,
you
you are.
guys see the Ninja Gaiden clip that I posted that they posted the other day because the Ninja Gaiden games are coming to the Switch?
I haven't.
They posted a fight scene with some music. It's the Ridley music. What, like, I think it's a little bit slower, but it's the fight scene, and the music is going dun 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 dun, dun, and I'm like, it's Ridley music.
All right, fight me, you coward.
So that's why Team Ninja made Other End.
Wait,
Dots connect.
where's Clark when we need him to mispronounce pterodactyl?
Seriously, where is he? He did this like take off without saying anything.
He left a text message in chat.
Oh, he did.
The Discord chat.
Oh, I see it now.
Well, this is gonna be. Oh crap! I have not seen it in a while.
You've got save states.
That just makes it more exciting.
And I copied.
On the edge of my seat.
Ooh, you really break the immersion there in those save states.
All right, so this is a link to the tweet.
Linky, just use the rewind feature. Don't worry about save states.
Should I post this in regular chat or Discord chat?
Just put in the regular Discord chat and then dump it
Discord
on the
chat?
actual thing. And then we'll
I like how
just
you're
put
answering on
the
my
actual chat.
behalf.
That's the link there, and I retweeted it. Like, does anybody else hear the Ridley music?
And I'll just delete it and dump this. And here you go.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
Dun 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 dun. Basically,
It's the same beat. It's just a hair slower.
Goodbye.
Did you get him? Oh no. Oh, did you get him?
I don't think he got it.
Like I said, run, killer.
Linky just used the rewind feature.
But then he didn't beat the game. He cheated himself.
Yeah, it didn't become a. Fuck! Stop! You grapple beam!
You know you could press. Or there's a button that just instantly brings you back to your beam, right?
If you don't, you have to have that turned on, like the memory.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's on. Okay.
It's just I panic.
The memory?
For it to remember what icon you were on. I think you have to have the memory thing saved up for that, or like activated for that.
I have to buy a memory card for my Super Nintendo now.
Memory
What the
card.
shit?
You gotta use password. Who left?
Too bad.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit. I can tell.
Boy, it's getting dicey.
I mean, if you leave and put the save state with your health all the way up, you should be fine, right?
6.5 hours later.
God.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
And they had to hire a new one.
Try not to spin. Try not to just jump. As long as you stay out of the spin, you can keep your charge and you can fire on him more often.
Hold on, I just noticed some weird shit with Discord.
Yeah.
There, right there. Just stand there.
Well, you know how in the voice chat channel, how you have that green light around your name when you talk.
Yep.
Or your profile. I'm also seeing that at the bottom left with your status. I don't know if that's new.
Yeah, that's new. That's been there for like maybe a week or so, from what I've last observed.
In the bottom left?
At the very bottom left of Discord, where
I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Your, Oh, okay. I see.
That's a cool way to see if my microphone's getting picked up if I'm tabbed out.
I'm always hot, so it's all green for me.
Me too.
Yeah, you wish.
Greg, not on me.
Several bad puns later.
Goodbye.
Linky, missiles. Get him to Pogo and then sit under him.
Yeah, have him sit on your face.
No, not like that.
Not like this.
Oh god.
It wasn't meant to be this way.
No
when
step,
when he pogos you like that, if you go to the edge of the platform, you can stand there and just fire like charged beams or missiles, whatever, fire them straight up. He'll usually pogo there for a little while. It seems to work more when he's going from right to left. But if you're standing right at the edge of the platform, you can actually get a lot of hits in before he decides to reposition himself.
Got it. Yeah.
Like that. There you go. Yeah. It's I don't know if it's a bug or something. Whenever you get that far over, he just does that.
It seems like a routine exploit more than anything.
Yeah.
Like how I showed off in Zero Mission at the end. If you stand at a specific spot, the elite pirates can't get at you because you're tricked into thinking you're in one spot, so you can just shoot them casually.
Somebody says thick Ridley. I'm sure there's plenty of artwork for that. I'm almost afraid.
All right. Rule 34, here I come.
It applies.
Nope, I do not want to Google thick Ridley, actually.
I do. Post photos, coward.
I'll tell you what I think about thick Ridley. I think he's too big for Smash.
Okay.
The clap of my space cheeks alerts Samus to my location.
Oh god.
Oh brother.
Oh, did I just see that raid?
No,
Wait,
I was testing something.
Oh.
Okay.
I got working again. I think I just have all my resources eaten up by RAM.
He's too big to smash. Yeah, see that? Standing on the edge of the platform, for some reason, when he's going right to left, it works much better. I mean, obviously, and I don't think you can bait him to do it.
Yeah, Ridley's pattern seems to be completely random.
It kind of is. There's not... that little thing right there, that little tail wiggle.
Oh,
I didn't start
I see what
seeing that
happened.
until like a few years ago. Like legit, I never saw that up until a few years ago,
Wait.
and then now I see it
Hang on.
almost every fight.
I'm gonna see where my last save potato was. I'm just gonna see where that was.
Beginning of the game.
Don't pull. Don't do what
yeah,
Clark did and go like halfway earlier in the game, like he did during our Pokemon stream.
Okay. It's not that far away. It's not that far away.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be, right?
Yeah.
You were hitting every save on the way, so.
Oh, poor Clark. When we did were doing our Pokemon stream a few weeks ago, he accidentally loaded a save state that was like before like the Pokemon League or anything, and we were already in Kanto. But restoring that save state corrupted the save file.
Ooh.
So he had to play from that point again. Oh, he was so pissed.
We spent 10 minutes watching a screensaver. Sorry, I am not a Super Metroid guy.
What am I supposed to use when that happens?
Good thing you're the one playing.
Yep. I mean, hey, you know what? We can use this as a incentive, basically. Hey, if you guys want to donate, hey, there you go.
If you give us more money, it'll make Linky better, we swear.
Linky's powered by money.
Yeah.
If you get us to $1,000, he won't play the game.
No, I'd rather keep at this point. Be like, all right, we made $1,000. All right, speed mode activate.
Don't worry, we have our own taskbar on hand. It's not a Rob with some duct tape on it, I swear.
Hey, Brandon, you're a computer guy, right?
Huh?
Okay.
Can you explain to me how one program can use 205% of my CPU?
Whoa. Did you try turning it off and back on again?
Have you tried sacrificing any goats recently?
Well, it's interesting because my actual CPU utilization is only like 15 to 20%. But like OBS at the top of the activity monitor is like 226%. It's probably a different. It's probably a different measurement.
One of the cores, like one. Well, no, you can't have that.
Well, no, because that would mean two cores would be used up.
Yeah. The only thing I could think of is that's just a display error.
Hang on, let me look.
Yeah, that's sort of what it sounds like.
God, Greg,
Wait, no, hang on. Wasn't OBS developed by Hod Towered? So it's probably it's a feature. So
Hod Towered strikes again. That devilishly handsome gentleman.
And what were you gonna say?
I said thank you for showing me that technique. Because
Oh
those guys
yeah.
Okay, it's multi-core. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I would if you're ever interested in actually like going through this game, I would recommend you check out some of the higher level speedrun. Not to like understand every single thing, because the things that they do for the high level speedruns, I don't know if you've ever watched one. It's crazy the stuff that they do, like the arm pumping and stuff like that is just pretty excessive. They have a
arm pumping is basically needed to basically go faster, right?
It's apparently when you do the arm pump, it advances the game by like half a frame or something. So they arm pump the whole way in order to speed up the character a little bit.
Yeah. It's literally like pennies on the dollar, basically.
Yeah, but you know, you do it throughout the entire game, and then it probably adds like a minute or something. It's so wild, some of the stuff that they do. The speed boosting, like the short charge for the speed boost, which I'm still not super good at. You got enough health. Yeah, the when you play through this game and then you watch speed runs of it, you really see, and I guess that's true for any speed run, you really see the skill involved in the little things that they do throughout the whole game.
Let go me.
It's not like these Pokemon Gen 1 speedruns where it's just haha arbitrary code execution.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not as bad, because I watched if you ever watched Final Fantasy IV RPGs, really, especially old RPGs, it's a lot of like step manipulation to manipulate the fights. You know, they'll travel half the map and won't get into a fight because in the town they walked a certain path to make sure that their step counter was proper, and then now they get one encounter as they go like great distances, and that's interesting. But then at the same time, it's just kind of like, all right, but you're not. You're more like manipulating the programming than you are finding a route or something like that. So it's kind of different. Dragon Quest 1, or Dragon Warrior, whatever you call it. The one run that I watched, he manipulates critical hits by, if you hit B to, like, when it's your turn, it'll say command, and you hit B and it'll just say command again because you're trying to backspace, but you can't do it. He would do it a certain number of times, and because he did it a certain number of times, that would trigger critical hits.
It's sort of similar to what people do in Japanese speedruns.
Yeah, it's amazing that they retain all of this information. There you go.
They even got the death kill.
Nice.
Truth telling, games are less technical. Stutter stepping to dodge a random encounter. RPG speedruns on the tape. There's a new DQ1 speedrun method that involves switching the cart. What?
Well, you look at Brain Freeze, you eat Dairy Queen too quickly.
Final Fantasy, then Dr. Mario, then Kirby, and then back to Dragon Quest to get to the credits.
That can't be true.
No, that means Dairy Queen, guys. Come on.
That
no,
can't
there
be
is
true.
things. Well, back in the old days in Japan, there used to be these rumors going around in magazines where you could go to your custom-owned Minus Worlds by swapping in a cartridge of tennis. So you load up Super Mario World. Then once you've loaded that up, you do a specific sequence in that game, and then without turning the system off, you swap the cartridges and then hit reset, play a short game of tennis, then swap the game back, with the system still on, mind you. Which,
Yeah.
from an electrical engineering point of view, is extremely fucking dangerous to your hardware.
It sounds bad. So what is happening? Is it like the programming in the hardware is looking at a specific spot in the cartridge?
Basically, RAM is preserved.
So then when you put in a new new program, basically a new cartridge, it's looking in the wrong spot, and it's sending you somewhere else.
Yeah, and it sees a certain value, and it just goes, yeah, sure, all right, I'll take you there.
Yeah, all right.
And the NES/Famicom doesn't have anything like memory protection-wise, so it's just an old system where it's just, yeah, if it's in memory, I'll run it, chuck anything you want, as long as it doesn't cause a CPU jam, I'll do it.
And Pikmin Master, I remember hearing about that too. What's the deal with that? The Dragon Quest 3 hot plate speedruns.
Oh, that would be where they would take the Famicom and Dragon Quest 3 and they would put a hot plate under the system.
What?
To get the system to a specific temperature to cause a malfunction in hardware to warp to the credits, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's no different from how security engineers use what's called glitch attacks, where you deliberately induce a hardware error to crack the security system.
Console fucking. You were talking about console fucking.
The 3DS to get the boot ROMs.
Okay.
I actually.
What makes
I
you
actually had that
decide to take your Nintendo and just put it on top of the hot plate to see what happens?
You know what? It's
I
probably
wonder if you could air fry a Nintendo.
Yeah,
Air
like
fry it's good because when you air fry a Nintendo, it uses less oil.
well,
Exactly,
remember,
it's
Linus
healthier.
saved his phone by putting it in the air fryer when he dropped it in water. So
Yeah, I don't know. What
oh man,
what skills some of these people have to know how to do that stuff. I just have no idea.
see, I don't even think it's that.
Go ahead.
I think it was a drunk guy in his dorm room who was like, "Oh, I got this hot plate here. Might as well see what happens, right?"
Either horribly drunk or high.
Exactly.
Somehow intoxicated.
And there's some instances where people have discovered glitches and whatnot, and they haven't been able to reproduce it whatsoever. And people just go, "Oh, it must be cosmic radiation."
You know what? I believe that.
Because of some flare activities and that.
I do love the Sonic 3D Blast feature where you literally smack the cartridge to get to the level select.
Oh, the reason that was is they didn't want to test the game properly all the way through because, you don't require certain certification stuff. Sega won't license your game to be physically released. So what they did for Sonic 3D Blast was, if there was any error in the game, They wrote the routine so it would jump to a specific point. So it'd be like, hey, look, you found the level select. Yay, it's totally not a crash handler, you guys. It's fine, yeah. It'll pass certification.
Which I guess is a good way to handle it.
It's one way of doing it. Better than doing how they did in a lot of PC games in the day, where they just send you death threats.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Tell us about it.
I respect how everything you used to get through here is all power bombs.
Yep.
But there's literally no reason for it. It's just power bomb.
God gave me so many.
And just think, over 7 years later, they take this to overkill in Fusion.
Yeah.
I will be right back, guys.
No worries. It's like, okay, we need to pad out the thing for 100%. How many energy tanks have we got? We've got like 20 plus already. All right, what's the missiles at? 250? No, can't do that. Super. Oh, we don't have those. Damn it. Power bombs? Yes, 90. Let's go.
Sure. All right, 90 power bombs. Let's go. And Metroid 1, didn't Metroid 1 have like 7 or 8 energy tanks, but you could only hold 6 maximum?
Yeah, I showed that off yesterday. I showed off all the energy tanks you could get, including one that I didn't know was in Craig's room until like a week or so ago.
Remember that phone call that we were talking about earlier from your job that you hate getting?
You're joking.
Oh no! Did you just get called in?
No, I didn't cock it in. We're good.
No, I was just thinking about that conversation we had.
Oh, that was my boss.
Didn't Metroid 2 also have an extra E-Tank for some reason?
I don't recall. I have never played the Game Boy game.
I played it once and never played it again. It just moved.
Hey, me too.
Yeah, I didn't. It was fine. It just moved too slow for me.
That's sort of my problem with Fusion, with the bloody morph ball and the bomb jumps and the wall jumps.
Oh, see, I like that.
For me.
I like that. It's slow going, but it's a technical thing. So it's slow going, but it requires me to skillfully do something. It may not be difficult, but it does require some sort of skill. Metroid 2, just like the character moved too slow and everything just was so slow.
I just like it when it's snappy and responsive.
It's like
Because then it's just, okay, I've got this down. Now I know how fast this can go. So I can daisy chain it and optimize it.
It's like, I don't want to fight on the planet Molasses.
My ass?
Sounds like a Star Wars planet.
Or we were just talking about that. What's the UK word for molasses?
Semen?
No.
They're
If your
just-
semen looks like molasses, see a doctor quickly.
Oh God.
Say I remember.
Those towels get sticky as it is.
I don't know if Lilac is here. Lilac, link me. I have a fascination with words that are things are. It's one thing in one language and then something in another. Like we call like cookies and biscuits and.
You mean treacle?
Chips.
Treacle.
Yeah.
Treacle. Yeah, like chips and crisps and stuff. Like treacle is molasses.
Yeah, molasses or
Did
black
I understand the
treacle
hard
is a
word?
viscous product resulting from refining sugarcane or sugar beets into sugar. So it's just molten sugar then.
Oh crap! I think I missed out.
You didn't miss anything. I mean, if you didn't miss anything important.
No, wasn't there supposed to be like a heart room I was supposed to go to? Pie Spy?
I don't know what a heart room is, but
Whatever.
It's a room where the blocks are shaped like a heart, right?
Yeah. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
I know the one you're talking about. I don't think that's there.
Okay, so I must be thinking somewhere else then. Or I think I've already gotten it. Man! Alright, so I don't think this is going to be 69% because I am missing a few things.
Oh, I forgot you're going for 69%.
Oh, I thought that was a joke. I didn't know you were actually trying to do that.
No, because that's the reason
Nice.
why I basically put that photo of like all the energy tanks, missiles and stuff like that one. Because I want to be like, alright, I just got to make sure it's accurate to that one because it's kind of random.
Nice.
I'm not on autopilot. It's just I've been kind of keeping an eye on everything I've been collecting throughout the game, and I was just like, okay, so I need to basically memorize what items I need to get and what items I need to get, or not get. But I think I grabbed a couple of extra missiles, so maybe.
I mean, you're more than well equipped to fight the last boss. Are you gonna do a Zebetite skip?
What? I'm good.
Oh, are you familiar with it? Okay, I wasn't sure if you had actually have you ever tried it or not.
I've seen speed runners do it, but I'm gonna give it a shot because
How do you pull that off?
You have to do Pacific.
Yeah, it's very not very specific. It's only like 1 or 2 things that you have to do. but apparently what it does is it judges your position against the Zebetite by the first row of pixels. So you do something that advances your row of pixels forward, so that when you step up to the Zebetite and you do a spin jump, it moves it beyond it, so you glitch through it. But the rest of the Zebetites don't appear until each one appears when you destroy the last one. So since you don't destroy the first one, none of the other ones appear.
Yep.
Man, I wish there was something like that in the original Metroid.
Yeah, when I play the original Metroid, I kind of forget that you can't do that, and you have to blow them all up, and then it's just a pain in the ass.
Well, I mean, the only challenge in that room is the freaking Rinka-Dinka Rings of Doom.
Oh, the death donuts. Death Cheerios.
The Spaghetti O's.
Oh, SpaghettiOs. I like SpaghettiOs, man. I know people hate them, but...
All right.
I love SpaghettiOs.
I love SpaghettiOs. They're so
So
good. You gotta have the meatballs. They gotta have the meatballs. I don't like the one with the Franks in it. You gotta have the meatballs.
Oh, what? I love the Franks.
Yeah, Uncle loves Dick and Balls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Franks and beans. Love Franks.
Excuse me?
No, I don't.
But I'm getting kind of hungry, so I'm probably just gonna go straight to in game. So I have not eaten anything all night.
Food does sound kind of nice.
Now, if only if I can get out of here.
It might be faster to go through Oldburn Star, honestly. Because you can just power bomb your way through there.
True.
Easier when you're trying to get.
Oh,
the thing
yeah,
open
yeah,
when
yeah,
there's
that's
no
right.
platforms.
You can do it. You can do it.
Or the platform.
I believe in you. Oh, you came out of your spin jump.
I love this track. Surprised they haven't remade this one yet.
Rangers haven't had that in a long time. I love SpaghettiOs. They're so delicious. They're so like, there wasn't anything else like them.
I like beefaroni when I'm in a pinch.
You like beefaroni?
Yeah, if I'm in the right mood.
Beefaroni's alright.
I've never gone back to like Chef Boyardee. I like Chef Boyardee, like spaghetti and meat. I used to eat them a lot when I was a kid. And now I'm just like, eh.
But you say you like SpaghettiOs. That's made by the same people, I think.
No, Franco. Well, it used to be Franco American. It wasn't Chef Boyardee. I don't know if somebody else makes it or not, but it was sort of the same, but it was like
it's
it
Campbell's.
was different.
Okay.
Is it Campbell's now?
Yeah.
I think it used to be Franco American, but it tastes different. It's Chef Boyardee spaghetti versus SpaghettiOs. It tastes different.
We don't have that stuff here in the UK.
Oh, you have healthy food over there.
We have actual food, yes.
Yeah, you have actual healthy food.
Well, yeah, they have spaghetti ovals.
God.
How did I miss this first? You know what? That's probably why. Damn it.
Well, you're only here when you don't have all your power-ups and stuff.
I mean, the earliest you could get that is if you've got morph ball bombs, and well, let's be honest, morph ball jumping in this game is janky as all hell.
You can get SpaghettiOs at the dollar store, or if Lilac was here, Poundland.
Poundland,
which I love. I love that name. I
mean,
love it.
That's only OG Poundland. It wasn't Poundland Plus, which used to be a thing.
Oh well. Oh, never mind.
I mean, this is an end game, but
I'm just gonna go back and get what I just know of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I didn't know you can do that.
We used to do these challenges where it'd be like, okay, we're gonna give these random items to a person, but we have to all get them from a Poundland, and they must be a pound, and they can be absolutely anything. So
Well,
someone got like a bag of potatoes. Someone got oranges. I know someone got a pregnancy test.
Oh,
And I think it was a One Direction towel.
Well, if you're
so what, you can only wipe one way?
If you're gonna get pregnant anywhere, it's gonna be at Poundland.
I think it was a tooth back as well.
Sensitivity.
I'm confused, but also okay.
The gerbils have reproduced.
That's from Roblox, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was like wondering.
You're an absurd proposition.
That was Stu.
Spaghetti cues.
Spaghetti nines. What?
We talking about the greatest place, Poundland? I don't know if it's great or not, but it's just funny.
It was a thing. It's dead now, as far as I'm aware.
Damn it. Oh well.
What? You can go up there.
No, I was gonna do a speed or shine
I was
spark
gonna
up there.
shine spark up there.
You can. I think you have to short charge. That's why you would have to short charge there.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
you
fine.
could get the super missile expansion if you want.
Yeah, that's right there.
Stu, what are you doing?
Making chocolate pudding.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding?
Because I've lost control of my life.
The raspiness in his voice is just.
Pound World is dead.
Wait, was there actually a Pound World?
Yeah, there's multiple pound stores in the UK.
No, Lakey, no.
What?
Oh, okay. So like the equivalent to the dollar store. Okay.
Yeah. It's you know, they don't know what a dollar is over there.
I love
They go
that
by
it's called
different
Pound
names,
World.
but
though.
They go by different names, but we usually just call them the pound shop.
The pound pud.
There you go, he's got it.
I would love to see like in Japan like a yen store where everything costs 1 yen, just to see how cheap it is. Because that would be like a 1 cent store here in America.
Nice life.
They have
What?
100 yen
Nice
store,
life.
but
Oh, you fucked it. Your health was at 69.
You walk in there,
Nice.
Greg, Pioneer Laser Active, 1 yen.
oh my God, 1 yen. I'll take it. Yeah, I want one. I don't know why I want one. I just want one.
I mean, considering the system's in danger.
I want to go to
What
Pound Town.
I wonder how many of them are around.
Can't be
Pound
that
time?
many, maybe 6 digits.
Yeah, laser
at
active.
tops. Yeah. I'll see if I can find sales data.
If even 6 digits.
Why did I?
6 digits seems kind of high. And then of course you then need the modules and stuff, and the modules are more expensive than the system probably.
Yeah. Oh wow, 420,000 on the dot.
Of laser actives?
420.
Yep,
Really?
69.
I would have thought it was lower. I figure I'm guessing though that it's the
big
cartridge
unit.
the cartridge component. Well, that's the big
No.
unit. I'm thinking that the cartridge components are probably what's going to be harder to find.
Oh, they're gonna be 5, maybe even 4
Yeah.
digits.
They can't be too many of those around. Because what was there was just Mega Drive and TurboGrafx, right?
Yep. Or Mega Drive and PC Engine.
Or
And
PC, yeah.
Let's see how I did.
available at the introductory price of 89,800 yen, which at the time is the equivalent of $970 US.
Experiment. Do you know where I can find 2 quick energy tanks?
2 quick energy tanks, or do you want missiles?
Well,
You okay there?
Did you
Whoever just
get
hit your knee?
Oh, did you get the ones in the upper right here?
yes, I
Oh
did.
yeah, the power bomb door
Power drop. What?
at the top right.
top
Yeah,
right.
all the way at the top right.
Not
Yeah, let's go.
There's also
No,
one in the
top
wrecked
right.
ship you could get, I suppose.
Look at your map.
Well, you can space jump up there. Yeah, you've not been
Yeah,
there.
you can space jump. So there's a corridor up here. I think it has a power bomb.
Yeah, it's a power bomb door. I've bomb jumped all the way
up
up
higher.
there before. Yep, it's all the way up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think I'm like 1 item away now from.
And fun fact, that little platform right there. Remember how I said in the demo it shows you what the crystal flash is?
Yeah, that's where
that
it
little
does.
platform. That's where she does it, and it looks super cool.
I wish your crystal flash me. No, I'm just joking.
So that's that, and then there's nothing else in here. I don't think. I don't.
Okay, so I just need 1 more upgrade.
Oh, go top left. Remember at the top left where you went through, like you broke through the wall and everything?
Yep.
You got one of the items. There's actually 2.
Oh, really?
So
I'm
go.
missing an item?
So go top left.
Yes, so
Go
go
on.
back through the gauntlet on the left, and then
Yeah.
save state before you
Oh,
start the
okay.
final room.
Yeah, because when you drop, you can drop down a certain way to make sure you get both. But typically, what ends up happening is you end up on one side or the other, and the only way to finish it is to come back through and do the other side.
Oh, don't remind me. When I did a randomized with this and Link to the Past, I had to come all the way through here to get morph ball bombs.
Well, Kia Apprentice 32 says you can get 2 energy tanks at your local 7-Eleven.
Seb FC and 11.
Yep.
Number 7, number 11.
I love that I
You
have
go
both of them.
through and then, yeah, so you'll get there.
My target order is ready.
Ooh, what'd you get at Target?
Chips.
A beefaroni?
Stuff you don't need?
I should have.
Now,
Yeah.
now when you say chips,
Clocks?
all right. So safe state.
I think he's got it.
Yeah, missile looks like a penis.
Well, the good news is this room will take you straight to Torian as well.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I put them this way.
So
Yeah, you-
hopefully now, I think I should be good.
Yeah, you should be all right. I mean, if all you needed was 2 items.
If you get
You won't know
70%,
until
we
we
have to start
begin.
over.
New
God,
charity event.
68%. I'm gonna be so fucking.
Welcome
have
to
to-
Metroid United.
Donate $1 to make up for it.
Yeah. I know
We'll
what
have
if
to-
we did.
We'll have to make
Go
a new one. We'll have to call it Metroid Nice.
All right. Any donations? While we.
No.
Okay.
It would be awesome if we could maybe hit 500 before the day's over, hit half of our goal.
Yeah, I'm about to say there. Tomorrow's gonna be the big part of it, but if you guys want to get like 500, that would be super awesome, you guys.
I think everybody's waiting for you to finish it and then drop $100 donuts.
Yeah,
let's hope.
That's what I think is gonna happen. Chat, you tell me. Are you holding out your $100 donos until the end of the
Donos.
Super Metroid run?
I'll hold
We all
100
donate
donuts.
$69 as soon as we get confirmation that it's 69%.
Casey, I'm still mad about that. I am still mad about that.
What happens?
98.77% on Breath of the Wild.
Oh, right, yeah.
What did you miss?
Locations.
Locations.
Oh god, that's what I missed on mine. And then like I went all around the map just trying to find that one location that I missed.
That's why I hate 100% runs usually. It's so irritating.
On the bright side, though, Greg, he did skip the Master Sword trials.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but I did it all legit by going out of the.
Okay,
by
you did.
going.
I almost did that.
Yeah, I
I mean,
remember when
first
you did
time
yours.
I did it legit on the master mode.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You did it on Master Mode, but since you did your run, Trav, a new exploit came out where you can just clip through any wall in the game, and it's so easy to set up.
Yep, I could find the video if you want me to after this.
Yeah, please do. I would love to see that. Dude, okay, wait, Linky, did you do it on master mode or normal?
I did it on normal mode, but you can do it on mode.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
because
forget to take a save state, by the way.
Oh yeah, because point of no return.
I'm on fire.
Speaking of the point of no
So for those
return, I gotta go to the
unaware,
bathroom
There's
later.
a trick in Breath of the Wild we call shield skewing. By sliding your shield against a specific wall, you basically skew Link in a certain position. But
Yep.
if you use some frame buffering, which is just, go to shield, swap it out, you can use that to clip through near enough any wall in the game. And this works really well in the Master Sword trials because those trials are all stored on the same map. So if you know where the final trial is of the first few rooms, you can easily go through there, kill the giant whatchamacallit in there, and then skip the rest of it. And then you just do the middle trials, clip back out of bounds a bit again, and go back to the same trial chamber at the end. Because it depends on what difficulty you selected, what ending room you get. It doesn't matter how you get there, so long as you get there on that difficulty. So, end trials? Yeah, you want me to do 30 floors? Nah. Nah, I'll just go out of bounds here and do it all in one, 5 minutes. Yeah, good. Great. Better than trying to smack tree trunks in the bloody wall for half an hour.
I can't hear the game music, so I'm just singing the music to myself.
It's like, oh my god, giant Metroid!
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
This apparently you can skip this too.
Yeah, with a very specific shine
That's
star.
what I was trying to do, because if you basically say you're right behind the enemy, you can basically push you up just a little bit, so that way when the baby goes to try to grab you, it'll basically kind of pushes you up forward. But you have to do circles around the baby as the baby's doing the circle around you, the baby.
Yeah, you're basically playing hula hoop with the Metroid to get out.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I always wanted those little enemies when they get drained of energy to just sort of go at the end.
Yeah.
I like how carefully the Metroid comes off of them so that they don't turn to dust.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Like they just
I mean,
very
do you want dust in your mouth?
Huh?
I said, do you want dust in your mouth?
That's how you get dust in your mouth.
Do you want to be a vacuum cleaver?
Those poor people in the middle of fornicating when Thanos snapped.
You just see them disappear in the middle of there.
What's worse is if it's just one of them.
It's just the
Yeah, right? Like if they
I got ashes in my mouth.
If they both disappear, it's like, okay, well that kind of sucks. But if only one of them disappears, a safe state.
I'm in the final chamber.
Do you want to try this appetite skip or?
Nah.
Oh, I never thought about using the super missiles on the Zepatites.
It does the same amount of damage.
Yeah.
I always saved it for Mama Brain.
Oh my God, Samus!
You need
so infinitely easier
for the mother brain like this. So, what are you doing? Why isn't it working?
Linky!
Hitboxes are a beautiful thing. Now.
There you go.
And there we go. Pro strats using the Rika Dinka Rings of Doom.
There we go. I see so many runs where people don't do this.
I mainly do it just because they annoy me.
That's why though. You freeze the Rinkas because they give you a good platform to stand there. So just freeze the Rinkas and you don't have to worry about them.
I'm gonna
worry about it's beneficial in Zero Mission just because you've got so little workroom for actually shooting the damn thing.
Yeah, there's a bit
in
of
the original
screen
Metroid,
crunch.
you need to do it just to.
Yeah, you have to. The hitboxes are crazy. Recovery is crazy when your character gets hit.
Yep.
See, here comes the chicken.
Chicken.
Hey, that's the chicken meat.
What do you think the design process was for when they had the space pirates build this goddamn thing? Okay, I want to be the most beautiful thing I can think of. Oh, you got anything in mind? Giant mecha chicken. Okay, that's a good start. Can you think of something more intimidating? Giant mecha chicken. I don't know this one.
You want maybe like
to
a
be
more...
fair, if
Right?
the chicken fired rockets from its wrist, I'd probably
Space Dragon.
I mean, it could just be a regular chicken that's 20 feet tall, and I'd be kind of nervous.
That's fair.
Oh, look, it's
Like,
just a chicken. Oh, no, that chicken's got a gun.
It doesn't need to fire whatever that is from its boot.
Fucking rainbows! Come on.
I think you'll get hit twice.
Ow.
No, you might only get.
You're okay.
Come on, get up, Samus.
Yeah.
But there's a penny on the floor. But get the penny. We
Go
gotta
little
donate
jig.
that. We gotta donate so that we can save the planet or save the animals. Come on, we gotta donate.
I wonder if there's a percentage that you get to where she accidentally kills you. Like it had to be a very specific percentage, but
Oh, we got a donation.
don't know.
$1. Oh. By the way, we're killing the animals because Ridley donated some money earlier.
You've got the
$6.
zeros on the wrong side of that one.
$6 anonymous donation. If our anonymous contributor can donate 100, we will hit 500 and we'll be halfway to our goal.
You don't have
It could be
$500.
I only pee-pee poo-pooed for the good of humanity.
How am I still alive?
Look at Mother Brain with the look on her face, like, oh my God! You see the size of that Metroid?
Oh
And
my
I always
God,
thought it
is
was
that
kind
how
of
they
weird.
eat? God, they're like birds. Speaking of birds,
Oh, here it comes.
I always thought it was weird that like the brain on Mother Brain looks different after the Metroid attacks. I can't tell if it's like a different color or a different sprite.
It's all a different color.
Okay.
It's definitely
You killed my baby.
Okay.
You didn't donate.
Time for the line of mother, time to go. There you go. There's your MRS. Been set phases to fuck.
Kira, you don't have $5.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Apparently she ruined her stream career too. Like
Good.
Supposedly she got a bunch of donations and subs and stuff, but then they never did it again.
I'm gonna kill her with the. There we go. Grapple.
Yeah, Brandon makes you feel that way.
What'd I do?
You only subbed to me one time.
That's because I have another friend I have to sub to as well.
I only get $5 a month. I'm spending my allowance on.
Well, take your damn investments in Twitch and pay me, damn it.
Pay me in Dogecoin.
I spent my payday on Doge. God damn it, he beat me to it.
Now annihilate Mother Brain.
Okay.
Okay, I did. Now what?
Oh, what?
I don't know.
It said Samus.
I think you do it.
Alright, I'll give you my bounty. Should we make Metroid Fusion canon, guys? Nah. Okay.
I like John's. I think John was the one that had the theory on that, where in any percent, it's all about getting done as fast as possible, so you don't save them. In 100%, it's about doing everything you can, so you do save them. I like that. I still save them anyway, but I like that logic.
Come on!
I just saved them because I feel bad.
Well, I think that's the Shine Spark, correct?
At least I got halfway up.
You got a decent amount way up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can.
Oh, you have to do it at the very far side of the screen.
Yeah, on the very right side, ball, because the little platforms that are there break.
Even though, like, they're not actually Shine Spark blocks, which is weird, but whatever.
Yeah, they just break. I mean, the planet's dying. They just gave up.
Me too.
Gonk.
Gonk.
Somebody just said gonk in chat. I love the gonk droid, so. I love the gonk droid because even as a kid, I knew that it was just a big trash can.
Hey, Experiment.
What's up?
Can you give me one of your insult lines for me, please?
Alright, anything in particular?
The animals.
What are you in the mood for?
Alrighty.
You're an absurd proposition.
Alright, you little fuckheads. You think you're all fancy ass with your amazing wall jumps and your shitty shine sparks? So guess what? Eat shit. I'm gonna leave you here to die. You're not gonna have any successors. Your family's fucked. Your home's fucked. Your entire race as you know it, fucked. F-U-C-K-E-D. Enjoy the ass, motherfucker. Peace.
Oh, fuck, I can't.
No, you need to save them.
Yeah, if you come in here, you have to.
How about those lines? Just a joke, right?
Fuck, I thought rewind. How do I rewind?
Rewind.
How do I rewind?
Hold down RL or RZRL. Fuck.
Okay.
You are an imbecile.
Hold the triggers.
I still get confused which one's which.
Hold it down!
I hope we get back far
At this
enough.
point, you've been here so long. Okay, there we go.
I was gonna save him, but
anyways, as I was saying,
totally worth it for those lights.
You are an imbecile.
I always like to get one of those little experiment lights.
That's so an underrated insult in my book.
And goes back in time.
Yeah.
Time.
Well, I mean, we could have given them a final bedtime story. Oh, you want a bedtime story, little fuckers? Here you go. Jack and Jill went up the hill and died. The end. Now go to sleep with the rest of your planet.
Okay, yes.
All is strange and vague.
And time.
Are we dead? Or is this Ohio?
Is this the real life? Or is this just Ohio?
Oh wait, so this is.
Okay, hang on. So that just looked like Samus farted. What? The way it loaded in.
I want to see if this guy. This is on the SNES app, so this should have the little extra thing fly away from the planet, right?
Only if we save the animals.
Yeah, he didn't
Oh,
say
if
the
you
animals.
save the animals. Okay.
No, I went back in time a little bit. Clear time, 2 hours, 16 minutes.
Hey, not bad.
And we've only been streaming for 3.5 hours.
And that was 2 deaths, right?
Yes, I think.
Okay, so that's it. Well, he did it, folks. So donate all that money so we can hit 500 so we can go home.
There you go. You chat. You promised us $100 donos.
That's right.
When he beat the game.
Just to be clear, he said donos, not dodos. We don't need dead birds, thank you.
Yeah,
He just made some.
Yeah, don't make Frugal Brando had to go into his stock portfolio.
Oh wait, they want to see the percentage before they donate.
Yeah, we have to see.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
because
and of course, because it's become tradition now, dear horse.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And if
you guys are delayed too, so
yeah, Link is gonna have to give us
the.
the.
You just get your Deer Force ready. I mean, it's supposed to be the player that starts it, right?
Yeah.
That's what I always heard. Whoever is playing it is supposed to be the first one that says it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Linky doesn't have the delay, so we'll have to use him as timing anyway.
Yeah.
Trust me, you'll hear it.
Now, if I hit 1,000 subscribers, Brandon said he would drain his entire stock portfolio and donate it to Extra Life. Very generous of him.
How about not?
That's very generous of you.
Yeah, so I would only need 996 more subscribers.
Don't worry, it's turning into something worthless like, I don't know, GameStop stocks.
6.5 hours later.
Oh man, but yeah, it was really fun to play this game again. Kind of wish I was a little bit better at it so I could do some fancy more stuff. But with the stuff that I did during this playthrough, I am surprised I'm able to pull some stuff off.
You got through it. You did very well. Nothing wrong with that.
Clap.
If you speed ran it, I mean, we would have been done like 2.5 hours ago. That would have been fun.
Yeah, I guess it's true. But no, I do love Metroid, though it's not my top pick, but I'm more of a Zelda guy, so.
So shut up.
Yep.
Yeah, and we raised a whopping $48 as you played, so.
Come pay, young boy.
Hey, $48 is $48.
48 divided by 2. It's like $20 an hour.
Oh, no, wait.
There you go.
Dear Force!
Dear Force!
Woo!
And there you go, chat, for all of y'all.
I get chills when I hear that. I have to go through this game again. I haven't gone through it.
You can make a stream day out of it.
Your rate for collecting items is.
I mean, you could chain it with the Link to the Past randomizer if you want to mix it up.
Which I haven't done yet. I haven't played that. I played the regular Link to the Past right?
God damn it!
Oh no!
Oh, that hurt.
That wasn't very nice of you.
Oh man!
I mean, 68 is like 69, but I owe you one.
Exactly.
Or the chat. Everyone from the chat just owes $1.
Yeah. If I move my finger just carefully around the 8, there you go. There's a 9.
There you go. Yay!
Yeah, if I move my mouse right here, it'll be okay.
Yep.
Hang on, I'll fix this.
Wait, I'll fix it.
No, I got it.
This is what all that Windows Paint experience is for, right?
Well, I'm always worried about I'm watching the stream expecting something to happen.
Don't you worry, it'll be absolutely fine and hunky-dory, and nothing illegitimate or illicit is going in any fashion. Don't you worry a damn thing.
Hang on, that image won't work. Hang on, let me try.
Don't worry, I've got it sorted.
There we go.
Where is it? Oh, I deleted it. Damn it.
Don't worry.
Whoa, your rate for completing items is 69%. You completed the game so well that it's a little bit off the screen.
It was such a great run through at 69%. It was a perfect 69.0 that it broke the stream and just continues to move around.
Wow.
Oh, you see, I went for an actual MS Paint attempt.
I like that in the Discord just sort of crossed it out. Like, it's not even yellow.
Yeah, that's the entire point.
Oh, wait, you got the image?
Yeah, it's in general.
Save image.
But you know what's weird? Not only is it strange that he completed it in 69%, but it's in Comic Sans.
Yep. There you go. There you go. All right. But do we have any last minute donations?
Yeah, we actually did have a few come in.
Okay.
Now, for close percent 69 on the other side, what is happening? Oh, is it just flips upside down?
That's a
We're in the
64,
mirror
dude.
dimension.
Your 9's not close.
I know. It's in the best paint job. What do you expect? Quality?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow for sure.
All right, let's read these final donations. My stick is better than bacon. Donates $5. Number 5. Samus Aran in the flesh, or should I say the power suit? I took the liberty of removing your weapons. Most of them were Chozo property. As for the baby, I think you've earned it. The planet Zebas has been destroyed thanks to you. Pretty nasty work you did there. I am impressed. And with that, your service has come to an end, but to leave you here like this would be most regrettable. See ya!
How did my stick type that burp? That was weird.
Anonymous donor with $1. Thank you. KH Sorcerer donates $25, which is one less than. Number 26. Thank you.
Hey,
You know it's better than 24?
25.
San Yago donates $2. Congratulations! You committed mass genocide, Linky. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to go get something to eat because I haven't eaten anything all day.
I'm going to Disney World!
The Animals donates... The Animals donates $5. Number 5. In the next Metroid reimagining, I hope there's an option to take revenge on you for leaving us to fry like that. You football helmet wearing Master Chief wannabe. We can't wait to wring your... We can't wait to wring your intestines like spaghetti. Nintendo, give us the option. And those are all the donations we got.
Trav, post that picture on Twitter.
No, he posted something else.
They're all posted in chat so people can get a look at that.
God damn it. This always happens on streams where I'm like, am I one item short? And I'm like, fuck. All right. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's plenty for today.
I guess you can't restart the game, can you?
I could.
Like with your stuff that you had. Can you try and do the crystal flash?
Yeah, sure, I could give it a shot.
Did you just start Zelda?
I'll look up exactly what he needs.
I want to say that that's what it is. You need 75 missiles, 10 super missiles, and 11 power bombs. But your health has to be like beeping, and I don't think you can have anything in your reserve tank.
Oh, like a
You
beep
need
beep
to
monitor?
have 50 energy or less.
Yeah. Okay, so not beeping per se.
I'm gonna just copy paste the wiki into the chat so Linky can just read it.
Damn it.
To burn your health, if you go to the upper right, that hallway has lava that burns you.
Okay. Acid, yeah.
Either that or just shine spark, and then you'll just have to shine spark a lot.
All right, Linky, the instructions are in general chat.
Okay, yeah. Let me go hurt myself a little bit.
Down LR fire button will initiate.
All right.
I was right.
Cannonball. Fuck you.
Okay. I see how it is.
Yeah, so just kill them so they don't accidentally shoot you and do too much damage.
Hurt me more, Snake.
Hurt me more, Snake.
Okay, this is risky. You can take the gravity suit off, and I think the Various suit, and she'll do damage faster, but
it will, but
be careful.
I mean,
probably don't risk it. We're going fast enough. Yeah, you have to use your. I mean, your reserves are set to auto, so when you run out of health, you'll just automatically use them up.
There you go. Look at that, much faster.
Have you seen the official? Like, I don't know if this is from the manual or the manga.
I have to be beeping.
Ooh, got to be less than 50.
Okay, we're beeping.
All right, we're good. 25, close enough.
Okay, so now, no, you're good. You're good.
You need to have at least 50, so you can have less.
So up and down.
So hold yeah.
Stop the
hold
L and
R. Press down. And you gotta hold all of that stuff. And then so we'll go again. So you're in morph ball. But then when you press, you're still holding L, R, and down. And then when you hit the button to fire off the bomb, keep holding the button also.
So I have to
you're doing the crystal flash.
Mhm.
Okay, and just keep holding it. Okay, so
you need to get rid of most of your ammo.
Johnny, you forgot your.
I'm pretty sure that you have to have
at least
the missiles doesn't matter, but you need to have 10 super missiles and 11 power bombs.
Yeah. So hold L and R. Double tap down so that and when you hold down for the morph ball, just keep holding down. So when all is said and done, no, don't worry about your super missiles. So when all is said and done, and you fire and you press the power bomb, you should be holding down L, R, and the shoot button, and you just keep holding them. And so it's not like a quick sequence. It's not like something you have to do all at once.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta use a power bomb. Keep the power bomb highlighted. Hold down L and R and the shoot button as you're letting go of the power bomb. And don't unroll because it'll automatically happen.
Yeah, you just have to stay down there. And I think you have to be holding down.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I'm gonna get this.
It's not that hard. All you gotta do is just roll into a morph ball.
You're overthinking it. Trust me.
Yeah.
You don't need to charge before going into morph.
You don't need to charge either. Yeah.
So just go into morph ball, and then hold down LR down on the D-pad.
You're not holding the shoot button. Don't hold the shoot button. You're just
there we go.
When you press the shoot button.
There we go.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
We did it.
Yeah.
I'll believe it.
That is so cool.
Is it? That is the coolest thing to me.
Yeah. And that never returns in the series. This is the only game to have the crystal flash.
They never utilize it in any other way. They don't make it obviously it's some sort of desperation health thing here, but they don't turn it into a weapon or anything. It never returns ever. And even Samus returned.
God.
Sorry, I had to go ghost there. I can't discuss why I had to leave for a bit. Not until it's officially announced, but
oh god, he killed
you guys should be hearing. Yeah, I know. Look for me in the news.
Yeah, how was the baby shower?
Some common Johnny's been murdered out in the streets.
One reason we
So how was the baby shower, John? That you just came from?
I ran out of tannerite, so I gotta go.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh god.
Did you get six? No, you did. You got 68%, and you shilled your channel at the very end of that.
Well, I was looking for an image, and that was the only one I had.
I don't know what you mean. The game was lying. It displays 69 in red text.
Yeah, didn't you see?
No, not at all. No, I didn't propose. Again, I'll share the info when it goes live. I can't talk about it though. So.
That's fine.
Okay. All right, but do we have any more donations or anything else we need to say?
Doesn't look like it, unless someone wants to donate $62 so we can hit 500.
I wish I had more money.
Let's save it for tomorrow. We'll get it tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the big one, hopefully.
Man, I am so stuck in the Metroid configuration, and I'm like, I can't play DKC 2 now. That's so weird.
Why won't you Crystal Flash?
why won't Diddy Crystal Flash?
And instead of an orb, it's a barrel.
Now I know what I'm drawn to.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that. It's like a clear barrel.
Yeah.
It's just with the stars spinning around it.
Yeah.
I like that. No, I can't Dixie Speed Boost. This game sucks.
Dude, I would love to see Diddy's Shrine Spark.
So tomorrow, 2 p.m. final day, we will begin with the Metroid Fusion race between myself and Trav, and that should be great. I can't wait for that. And then we'll be finish things off with the Metroid Prime playthrough with yours truly.
Hell
It'll be
yeah.
Very casual. No, it's not very speed run. It's just kind of a casual
Are you
playthrough.
doing GameCube or Wii?
I'm doing GameCube. The only way to play Prime.
Oh wow, people are already saying I'm gonna lose in chat. Thank you.
I think you've been putting in a lot more practice than I have, so I think that
You've been putting in a lot more practice, so I.
I'm just glad
I left the chat.
He practiced it so much he managed to pull Fusion to the PS2. Absolutely bad.
I'm just glad you're using the GameCube so I can see my Samus Phazon suit pose.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All I care about
extreme pose and then extreme pain then pose.
Extreme pain to extreme pose.
Yeah.
No, I think that as long as neither of us fumble, it'll be a close race.
Well, you're not the Patriot, so you're not going to fumble.
So,
yeah.
You know, and I think we're going to be safety saving in a lot of the same places just to be safe.
Yeah, for me, it's Sector 2, 6, and then later 5. Or the ones I know
Sector
off the top
2
of my head.
especially. Sector 2, and then hopefully I'll make it until we get to the ship when the power goes out.
Yeah.
You're not going to play Donald Trump soccer?
No, we're not going to play Donald Trump.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Oh, I did not.
What the hell does that mean?
Hugest ball. Huge.
What do you mean, Donald? What? You never seen that?
No.
I don't think I want to.
The guy on the art looks like Donald
Yeah,
Trump.
go to Super Soccer. It looks like Donald Trump on the front of the cover.
I've never heard of this. What's the name of the game?
It's Super Soccer on the SNES.
That's online.
Yeah,
Well, I
you go
guess I
to
get
the
to see what
SNES
Pac-Man
app,
99 looks like.
it had Super Soccer on there, and it looks like Donald Trump.
Oh my God, that is Trump.
Right? Doesn't it look like him? Are you?
Yeah, it does. It really does.
It really does look like him.
He's right.
I'll post the link in chat if anyone wants to know.
Either post the link or just go to it right now on the game. Like you can see it. It looks like Trump.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, good God.
I'm the best soccer.
And like the lip thing.
I love soccer. I'm the best.
No
I
one's
drink
more soccer than I do.
my cafe and then play soccer all day.
The biggest soccer, you would believe it.
Oh my God.
Looking at all the soccers.
Anyway, is that a wrap, or are we wrapping it up now?
Yeah, I'm trying to kill time because the folks I want to raid are on a break right now, but they might just have to deal with it.
Okay.
They're doing a 24-hour thing. Yeah. Okay, then.
Everyone knows my ball handling skills. America is first in ball handling.
Well, hey, Greg, I'm gonna try to do that thing you've been doing on your screen.
Where's the unfollow button?
Here, I'll try to give him until 5:50. At that point, it's just I'll just wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I can't kill wait here for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, or I can't.
I need to eat, but then
Same. I have not eaten anything all day today.
I actually did think about streaming tonight. I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream.
I am likely not going to start resuming streaming until I thought it was going to be next week, but I still got a few things to take care of in the household and for that project that I can't elaborate on just yet. But it might have to wait until the beginning of May. So get your stream in now because once I'm back live, your ass is mine.
Okay, understandable, sir. We'll be there first day.
I'll try and get as much viewership as I can.
Yeah, and I guess we gotta figure out what the hell we're announcing tomorrow.
I'm gonna be like doing a major stream restructuring after, because after I finish Sonic Heroes, I'm gonna be changing the schedule up tremendously.
Oh.
But I'll save that for later.
Yeah, because first up, we gotta figure out what the hell we're doing for the Sonic Marathon. Oh, crap.
Whoops.
What Sonic
Oh,
Marathon?
I mean the one you're doing for your channel.
Oh, yeah, but that's not until like June or July.
Yep, and we gotta figure out what we're calling this extra life event in the
Because a
fall.
lot of folks were talking about like the CRT in my room, and that's kind of part of it. But again, we'll wait until it's actually appropriate before we start diving into. I can't wait though, because that's gonna be a fun set of reviews.
Jerf, I think that game is downloadable from Steam.
Yo, speaking of 69, Greg, do you need a Grimlock?
I don't like that you said speaking of 69 and Greg was the first thing out of your mouth. I'm uncomfortable. What was that?
Do you want a Grimlock?
Oh, that Grimlock is cool.
I can get you a discount on that one.
I mean, not on $69, but it's not that cool. I mean, this. You know what? I like those statues. I saw those statues. By the way, chat, we're looking at something in Discord. I like those statues. They have nice, clean lines. I still think they're a little pricey for me, just because I'm a cheap bastard. I like the Starscream one. You know what Starscream image I really like? For any G1 Transformers out there, Transformers fans out there, Starscream from the movie when he's got the big cape and the crown, because he crowns himself like the new king of the Decepticons or something. That's such a great image. And I would love a statue of that.
They have a figure of it that's pretty.
Do they have a figure of that?
Yeah, it's pretty pricey, but it's pretty dope.
That's the only problem is all that stuff. I mean, if we're throwing money out the window, yeah, look at that's so awesome, man. I mean, if we're throwing money out the window, I'm buying those. What are they? First 4 figures, Metroid statues. It's like the Samus in the Phazon suit and the Samus in the light suit, and the ship. They have one of her ship. Oh my god!
I wanted the various suit one so bad. It's like $400 though.
They're like $1,000 now.
Well, yeah, because they also sell the ones that light up, which you don't need. For being real,
is this the one you guys are talking about?
Not the shop.
No, John, you don't need it.
Yeah, I don't need my statues to light up. I'm sorry.
My Phazon light up statue.
Well, hey, those Crash Bandicoot statues you got for Christmas light up.
Right. Yeah,
I'm a good friend.
Because, hold on, I actually muted my mic there.
Whoa,
it's on display right now.
So cool.
Because I was wondering why it came in a glass dome.
Figure. Yeah, look at the white, the Samus light.
Well, it's like the Rose in Beauty and the Beast.
Does anybody have any advice for putting back together like porcelain figures?
Glue. Lots of glue and
buy a new one.
Like soup? No, this is a first 4 figure.
Yeah.
It's not like shattered, is it? It's like
The pieces are still there, and nothing is like it's not irredeemable. It's just what I have to put back together requires not only like Gorilla Glue, as far as I know, but it's like I gotta hold it in place.
Plumber's caulk. Plumber's caulk.
Yeah, caulk will do it.
I've done it. I've done it with Gorilla Glue, and what I've done is like use masking tape.
Right.
And I sort of tape the pieces together to make sure that they're right where they need to be. And then you have the problem with Gorilla Glue is that it expands a little bit.
Yes.
Right.
So you've got to take like a toothpick and dip that in the Gorilla Glue and then put very tiny amounts of the Gorilla Glue, put the tape back so that it holds the piece there. And then you should, after like a day, it should be strong enough to hold on its own. Strong modeling glue might also work well for you. It just depends on what's broken, where it's broken. I've fixed.
I'll send pictures of it later to give you guys an idea because I really want to put it back up.
It's tricky. Are you putting back the lights that you pulled out of the Crash Bandicoot statue?
No, it's not that bad.
Confirmed.
No. Well, all right. So just for clarification, I have the first 4 figure of the Tornado, the Sonic 2 Tornado plane.
Oh yeah.
And the Tornado itself is fine. The tails is fine. The Sonic that's on top fell off, and the arm came off. The left hand shattered, and I think that was the brunt of the damage. But like it's the hand itself because the hand, like the fingers are in 3 different spots.
I bet Knuckles did it.
Yeah. That son of a bitch.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I really want to get that fixed because I love that Tornado.
Oh my gosh, so good.
What?
Put it right in my veins.
Or you really, really like the Tornado?
No, I'm eating right now.
Oh, okay.
No. I've been eating all day today. My food's here.
Knuckles, what the fuck are you doing?
It's funny. There was a. Is this it here? This is it here. Years ago, there was. Hold on. Let me see if I can copy link. Paste that here. I don't know if that'll work. Years ago, there was a comic book shop down in Center City on South Street, which had I don't know if you remember that comic book shop, John.
Atomic Comics or Quaker Head?
Atomic Comics. They had
Atomic Comics still there.
They had the broken X-Men
Yep.
6-player machine back there.
It's still there.
Yep.
It's still there.
Yeah.
On top of that X-Men machine, they had a bunch of boxes, and they had. I want to see copy image. Hold on. Paste image. Can I do that? Yeah. Upload. Can somebody link that image to Twitter? Because I'm terrible with that stuff. They had this statue. It's a statue for anybody that's ever played Valkyrie Profile.
Oh, that's a lovely statue.
It's a huge statue of Lenneth.
That is a nice statue.
Like floating in the air, wings stretched out. It's beautiful. They had it in the box, and I remember it being there for like a year before I finally asked them about it, because they would order stuff and people wouldn't come pick it up. So I asked them, "Can you sell that? Are you allowed to sell? Because I will give you money for that right now. Like I'll empty my bank account to buy that from you." And he's like, "No, we got it for a customer, and it's broken. One of the wings is broken off, so we can't. They didn't want it, and we can't send it back. Like I guess they waited too long and they couldn't send it back." I told the guy, "You don't understand. I will buy it from you broken.
Yeah,
I will fix it, and I will have it. Give me a discount because it's broken." And he's like, "No, we can't sell it." And then I remember like 6 months later, I went back and it was still sitting up there. Like you could have made, I would have given you $400 for that statue. Broken, and I don't know. For all I know, that box is still sitting up there.
Wow.
Yeah, because why not just get rid of it? Unless they have intentions for it himself. But no, because then it wouldn't be there anymore.
It wouldn't be there. He would have taken it home. He would have fixed it.
Yeah.
But that's such an amazing, like, it's not even like a cool, like, oh, this is a cool piece of video game memorabilia or a video game figurine. It looks like a beautiful piece of art. You know, you go to the art museum, what do they got? Pictures of angels everywhere. Everybody thinks they saw an angel. Look at that. That's awesome. I don't know. I'm just annoyed. I never got that statue. It pissed me off. I'm going to take it out on the world.
So that was Statue Corner here on Metroid United.
I'm just catching up. Damn, Linky, 68%.
I know. I feel.
Yeah, he owes us one.
Yeah.
Also, I'm currently eating.
That's beautiful.
We should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
So everyone that stopped by today, we thank you so much. Anyone who made a donation, you are an amazeballs human. If you spread the word, you're also great. We will be back tomorrow finally, one more time at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time with Johnny and Trev racing through Metroid Fusion and Johnny's taking a leisurely stroll through Metroid Prime. That's going to be exciting.
Looking forward to it.
I'd like to point out we have 68 viewers right now.
Oh, 69 viewers. I see it. Wait, let me take a screenshot.
Wait, yeah.
Of course, I'm like in the raid screen, so it's like faded out, but I see it. We will be raiding Extra Attack RPG. Tonight's hashtag will be Thanksgiving Scrapple.
Oh, God.
They are doing a 24-hour Extra Life marathon, playing tabletop games like Dungeons & Dragons, all that fun stuff.
Oh,
and it's a friend from the music world for me, so that's something.
Cool.
Very, very cool.
Where'd it
Give
go?
him the $100 that you didn't give us.
So send them some love. Remember, the hashtag is Thanksgiving Scrapple.
I'm teasing.
No, see, they actually do it, and you just start getting random $100 donations.
Hey, it works, right?
Oh yeah, they like hit their limit. You guys were holding out on us. Yeah, if no one has anything to say, have a great night. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow's
Adios.
Later.
See you guys tomorrow.
In a minute.